Chris Swart. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Riley Christie.
Hey, you guys didn't start the recording.
DPI drummer.
I did.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Glenn Huffer. Less than 5.
All right, I need my drivers from that last race. And the guys that didn't marshal from 21.5, if you guys come back out, give us a hand. Looks like I need 2 spots full.
Microphone too? Yeah, I did that. Okay, cool, thank you.
Watch it over there. I'm watching you. I'm going to dock you laps. All right, we're going to shut her down. No more laps. Track is closed. See, I got Cooper. I don't know who else didn't marshal because I was racing, but got Cooper out there. Thanks, Cooper. I need 2 volunteers out here. I got my drivers from that last race, and I got a Cooper. Let's see. I don't know. Denny, Ed, Matt. I don't care. Plavin, Riley Christie, Cooper, Lester, and Johnny J. If you guys didn't marshal after your race, if you could help us out now, it would be appreciated. I don't know. I got to teach Toby how to mark people's names off. 2 volunteer turn marshals. Keep the program going. We got 10 races to get through per round. Thank you, Fred Dog. And Dennis. We might need a helper over there for Coop. Running order, Chris, Tommy G, Toby G, Riley Christie, and Glenn Huffer. Turn bars look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not the race, Fred Dog. We got Chris Zwart. I know you are. Tommy G. Toby G. Riley Christie. Hey, that's my last name.
Why you got 2 first names?
And Glenn.
2 guys got 2 first names.
Yeah, Toby and Riley. Oh no, because Riley's backwards. Because Riley's a last name. It should be Christy Riley. Toby Georges has 2 first names. Oh no. Toby already pulling it off. Oh, that doesn't look good. Never good when your front bumper's on the ground. So we're down to 4. I will need 1 volunteer marshal on this after this one. As we've only got 5 in this one. Oh, Glenn, that's not the way to do it. Oh, come on, Chris. Don't look at your radio. Look at the car. Brand new radio, first time on the track. It's still right there in your hand. It's not going anywhere. Just grip it and rip it. There you go. Come on, Glenn. You crashed over that weird last time, too. All right, so somebody's winning and the rest of you are not. Got to be Tommy G out in front. Riley Christie in the 2. He's got the hot lap, 17 flat. Chris Zwart and Glenn Huffer is your current running order. Toby didn't even complete a lap. He got like, God, that was more than 3/4 of the way, like 7/8 of the way around the track. So Tommy got about a 1.5 on Riley. It's weird calling somebody by my last name. Oh, that was your leader. Lead was down to a 2nd. We'll have to see what happens after that little bobble. Here comes Riley by the line. He's going to take over that top spot by 3 seconds. It wasn't that long of a crash. Come on, Tommy G. Ooh, almost didn't make that one. Oh, Toby's going to finally finish his first lap. We'll see what Toby's hot lap is. 2 minutes and 30 seconds for Toby George. That's his hot lap of the race. Slow down, Toby. That means you got 2:10 left to go in this one. Riley Christie out in front of Tommy G by 4 seconds. Another 10 seconds back to Chris. And Glenn is 3 seconds off of Chris.
2 minutes
oh,
left.
no. And then you crash in front of Cooper. It's probably the wrong place to crash. Could be worse. So Riley comes by the line. He's now 3.4 up on Tommy G. There you go, Toby. 18.5 for Toby's second lap or third lap. So Riley Christie going to be holding on to that lead. He's heading under the driver's stand. He's got 3.8 on Tommy G. Chris Wart now only has 2 seconds on Glenn. Glenn's got 5 minutes and 42 seconds on Toby George. Oh, now it's 4 minutes and 50 seconds.
1 minute left.
Watch out, Glenn. Toby's catching up. So Riley Christie, the only one on a 17-lap pace, 17.505. Tommy G is 16.5 flat. Chris is 16.509. Glenn 16.512. And Toby an 8.524. Get him, Toby. That's why we do 2 rounds of qualifying. Toby doing a 50-50 grind. Gonna try that turn again. Good job. 25 seconds left to go, drivers. So Riley still has that 17.047 on lap number 1 as a hot lap. I don't know. Don't usually count the first lap. You have to go faster, Riley. Get that 16.9. That is time on the master clock. Drivers, keep going to hear your name done. Once again, I do need 1 volunteer marshal for the next race. Keep the program going.
Chris Swart done.
Chris, you're the first one done. Please do not compete.
DPI drummer done. Riley Christie done.
Waiting on
Tommy
Glenn.
Jarrow done.
And that is your race.
Glenn Huffer done.
Riley Christie going to set your early TQ, followed by Tommy G and Chris Swart. But we got another heat. Say well, intermediate buggy, second heat coming up next. Once again, I do need 1 volunteer. 1 volunteer. Get 1 volunteer for this race.
Up next, race number 4.
All right, let's get those blowers down. We start checking them in. I need my 5 drivers and 1 volunteer.
Ronnie Vasquez. Steve Lomelli. Justin Coe. Corey Lavalley.
I don't know. That's why we print heat sheets.
Jeffrey Lefevre.
Yeah, truck is race 7. Are you running 2-wheel at all? Are you running a 2-wheel? Awesome, thank you. And just looking for
1 minute to the start of the race.
nobody. Looking for my mouse.
Justin Morgan.
All right. No more lap. Track is closed. No more laps. Get everybody to the top of the straightaway.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay. All right, who's missing? Let's see. Roll call.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Chris Swart. There he is. Tommy G is right in front of me. Toby's right there. Riley is over there. And Glenn. I got all my drivers.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Over there. Chris,
Less
can I
than
move you to
5.
the other side? You got plenty of time to play with your new radio. Oh, never mind, Chris. Stay there. Thank you, Austin. Attention, everybody. Austin Riley, voluntary turn marshal for the second time in round number 1. Running over this is going to be Corey, Justin Coe, Justin Morgan, Steve Lamelli, Jeffrey Lefevre, and Ronnie. Ronnie up there popping willies. Turn marshals, look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not your race, not your new radio. We got Corey. Justin Coe. Justin Morgan. Steve. Jeffrey. And Ronnie. All right, race number 4 underway. Riley Christie, 17.503. He just put that down. He is your current TQ. Race number 5 coming up next. That is Expert 2-wheel buggy. Start getting ready. As I said before racing, between round 1 and 2 is going to be a very, very minimal break. 5 minutes tops, I'm hoping. We got 10 races to get through on a Wednesday night. Some of you guys have school or work tomorrow. Except for Aiden. Right behind you. Never mind. Let's see. 17.383 first lap for Steve Lamelli. Follows that up with another 17.3. Caution on the double. Caution on the table. Right in the middle of the table and clear. Ronnie, you do that again, I'm going to take that 2x4 away from you. All right, Justin Morgan going to be your new leader. 17.516 pace. I think you got the hot lap of the night. Justin Coe, 16.503. Steve Lamelli, 16.508. Ronnie, a 15.02. Corey, a 15.03. And Jeffrey, a 15.18. This is our second heat of intermediate 2-wheel buggy. Trying to keep it clean. Slow down, Toby. So let's see. Last time around, Justin Morgan had a 1.4 second lead on Justin Coe. Steve Lamelli only a half a second back from that. Ronnie moving up to that 4, followed by Corey and Jeffrey. Steve Lamelli, 17.261, new hot lap of the race, like 2 laps ago. Justin Coe put down a 17.9, his hot lap of the race. Justin Morgan with a 17.7, his hot lap of the race.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left to go. It's the Justins out front, Morgan and Coe, separated by 1.4. Then you got Steve Lamelli, he's 1.9 out the back of Justin Coe. Looks like both Justins on a rough lap. Steve Lamelli to the top, just like that. Now Justin comes by, takes it right back. So now it's Justin Morgan, Steve Lamelli, and Justin Coe, your top 3. 1.3 between first and third, so still anybody's game. But nobody on that 17-lap pace. And you got to hurry because Riley Christie with that 17.503 or 17.503 pushing for that 18th lap. There you go, Justin. Which Justin are you talking to? 1 minute.
1 minute left.
Oh, Steve stretched it out a little bit, 1.6 on Justin Morgan. He's 2.3 on Justin Coe, 2.4 back to Ronnie. $20 to go, drivers. Caution, get on the straightaway. That is time on the master clock. Drivers, keep going till your name done. Everybody's still going. Everybody should be done when they cross the line.
Corey Lovelly done. Justin Coe done.
Wow.
Steve Lomelli done.
That is
Ronnie
a race.
Vasquez
Steve
done.
Lomelli, 17-5,
Justin Morgan
12.
done.
Followed by
Jeffrey
Justin Coe
Lefevre
and
done.
Justin Morgan. Riley Christie going to take your first round TQ. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Again, I need one volunteer marshal for this race.
Up next, race number 5.
Sorchi. Sorchi. On the floor right there, there's a 2x4. Can you pick it up and lean it up against the stand so it doesn't get kicked off, please? Ronnie forgot his 2x4. All right, check them in. I need my 5 drivers and Chris, my volunteer. Thank you, Chris.
Johnny.
So I need all 5 of my drivers back out here. We got 10 races. You don't have to go back to the pit. You got plenty of time to
Donnie
charge that
Binkmuller.
car up.
Sorchi.
You got to let it cool down
John Elise.
anyways.
Jeff Benny.
Johnny J, is that a new body? Or newer? That one's even more sparkly. I like it.
1
That's all I'm
minute
going
to
to
the
do.
start
I'm
of
going
the
to watch
race.
Johnny J this whole race. And looking for Brian Satina. He's not on the driver's stand. Where's their Satina at?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
And no more
30
laps. Track
seconds
is
to the
closed.
start
No
of the
more
race.
laps. Whoops.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
And bring it by the line, Satina.
Brian Satina.
All right, your running order: Jeff, Brian, Johnny, Donnie, Mike, John. That's pretty good. Turn marshals, look alive. Remember, watch your corners out the race. We got Jeff Benny. Satina. Johnny J. Donnie. Sorchi. And John. All right, this is the first of 2 heats of expert 2-wheel buggy. So heat 1 underway. Heat number 2 coming up next. Start getting them ready. As we're about almost halfway through round number 1. Remember, very minimal break after round 1 before round 2. I know that'll make Ed happy. See that first lap? 17.5 out of Dottie V. Satina comes by, though, with a 17.3. That's the hot lap of the race. But Johnny J wins the prize for the coolest body, though. Uh-oh. All right, so Donnie V coming by the line as your current leader does have the hot lap 16.985. John Ailes 17.5 flat. He's got a 17.3. Satina 17.502. He's got a 17.3. Jeff Benny moves up to the 3. 17.502 as well. 17 flat for him. Sorchi 17.06 with a 17.5 hot lap. He just put that down. Johnny J 17.507. He's got a 17.7 hot lap. Rough lap out of John. Going to drop him down to the bottom. That's how close these guys are. He was in second. One mistake dropped him to the back. Satina now 2.6 behind Donnie V. Donnie by the line. Rough lap. Drops him down to the 3. So Satina, Benny, and Donnie V, your top 3. Sorchi, Johnny J, and John Ailes. Good to see John back out here. He's been running 8 scale out in Ramona. Come out, run some 10 scale. Tried to get Holly to throw it out there,
2
but
minutes
she
left.
chickened out. So Satina at 3/10 of a second on Donnie V. It is 2/10 of a second between first and third. That's Satina, Bene, and Donnie V. That Vinkenmolder. I've never said Donnie V's last name, and I am going to destroy it tonight. Yeah, that's what I do. I think Donnie's still running a stock motor in that thing. I'll have to ask him. 1 minute left to go. It is Satina 17.5 flat. Jeff Benny 17.5 flat. Donnie V 17.5 flat. That's a half a second between first and third. Sorchi 17.05. Johnny J 17.08 and John 17.10. $35 seconds to go. Donnie V up to the 2. Jeff Benny up to the number 1. With 20 seconds to go, Jeff's got 6 100s on Donnie V. Jeff coming by line with a 17.6. Donnie V by line. 17.3. Taking over that top spot as that is time on the master clock. Drivers, keep going till you hear your name done.
Jeff Benny done.
Jeff Benny, you are done. Car behind you is not. Car
Ryan
behind you on the
Satina
clock.
done.
Thank you. Satina's done. Donnie, keep going. Donnie, keep going.
Johnny done.
We are waiting on 3. There's Sorchi.
Sorchi done.
Track's still live. Track is still live.
John Ali's done.
And that is a race. Donnie V going to take that win. 18-5-17. Followed by Jeff Benny and Brian Satina. So that's your first heat. We got one more heat. We got some fast drivers in this one as well. And all 60 of you back out here to Marshall. Get all 60 of you back out here to Marshall.
Up next, race number 6.
All right, Glenn, TQ. Glenn, I expect TQ out of you this race. All right. We'll get the blower down and check him in with caution. Don't hit the guy at the end of the straightaway. Hey, Donnie, is that still your
Robert
stock
Tully.
motor? Is that 17.5?
Moto Matt.
You're flying, dude. Look good.
Glenn Huffer.
Oh,
Edward
that's
Garcia.
broken.
Chris Benny. The mascot. 1 minute to the start of the race.
We got one right there. Let's see.
45 seconds
No more
to the
laps.
start
Track
of the
is
race.
closed. No more laps. There you go. Perfect.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, your running order this: Ed, Chris, Austin, Matt, Robert, and Glenn. Glenn, I'm pulling for you. TQ, buddy. Turn marshals look alive. Remember, watch your corner, not the race. We got Mr. Ed Garcia.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Chris, Austin, Matt, Robert, and Glenn. All right, you heard it. Donnie V putting down a heater, 18.517. And he's running stock now. See, in this one, your first lap going to go to Robert Pauly, 17.289. So second heat of expert on the track. This is race number 6. Race number 7, truck class. Coming up next. Oh, Glenn, you're not going to get TQ like that. Oh. Surprised that didn't break. That was a hard hit. So Austin had the lead, but he's on a rough one. Robert Pauly back to the front. Matt Dallin in the 2. Austin falls to the 3. Ed Garcia, Chris Benny, and Glenn Upper. Robert Pauly currently on a TQ pace. Ed Garcia up to the 3. Now Austin back to the 3. Austin has a hot lap, 17.046 now. Donnie V got into the 16s. No pressure. Let's see, what is Matt reading at? I didn't see Matt have a rough lap, so we'll fix his times up over here. Analyst, where did adjustments go? There it is. All right. Wow. Well, somehow I fixed up Matt, and that put him in the front. We'll see. So Matt Dallin, after I fixed him up his lap, out in front. 1 second up on Austin. Austin's got 5 100s on Robert Pauly.
2 minutes left.
You heard him. 2 minutes left to go. Ed Garcia only had a second and a half off of them. Then you got Glenn Huffer and Chris Benny. Oh, nice bounce. Good landing. Perfectly straight. So we'll see as they come around for their 11th lap how things shake up. Matt Dallin now a half a second on Austin. Matt on an 18.517. Robert on a 17.5 flat. Austin 17.5 flat. Ed Garcia 17:04, Glenn is 17:15, and Chris is 17:16. 1:20 to go. Oh, Matt going to fall off that 18-lap pace. He had 7 100s on Austin. Austin comes by with another 17 flat. We'll wait for Matt to come around.
1 minute left.
So Austin, 0.3 of a second ahead of Matt now. Austin picking up a TQ pace. Matt also picking up an 18th lap, but not quite on a TQ pace. He's about a 1/10 of a second off of it. .35 seconds to go. Ed Garcia up to that number 3. Matt Dallin going to pick up a TQ pace. Robert Pauly falling to the 4. Matt put down his hot lap 17.2 that time by. That's lap 14. He's 17.7 out of Austin. Ed 17.4 his hot lap. Ed, you were doing so good just tracking Austin around the track. That is time on the master clock, driver. Keep going till you hear your name done. Austin, keep going.
Chris Benny done.
Chris, you are done.
Edward Garcia done.
Matt Dallin, keep going. Matt, keep going. Ed, you are done. Glenn, you're done.
Glenn
now.
Huffer done.
Waiting
Robert
on
Polly done.
Austin and Matt.
The mascot done.
Uh-oh. See what Matt does right here.
Moto Matt done.
Matt Dallin going to take the win by 1/10 of a second over Austin. 18.5-16 for both of them. That is 1 and 2 for your first round. Robert Pauly finished it out in your top 3. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 7.
Up next,
The dreaded
race
truck
7.
class. Hey, Ed. Brad's up there in his stadium truck. He's not afraid.
Pipe jumper. You're going to get it? Brad Ambrose. I am Swaybar. One minute to the start of the race.
Turn
45
left, Toby.
seconds to the start of the race.
I need Toby and Carl by the line. Carl, I need you by the line. Toby,
30
you're not
seconds
checking
to the
in.
start of the race.
Carl, by the line. Okay. And
Carl
Brad.
Labrador.
Never mind, you're
15
in there.
seconds to the start of the
Toby.
race.
Toby. You. Oh, you're on your. Okay. Next round.
Less than 5.
I'm not counting. I might hand count you. All right. Running order. Well, I got you. I need one marshal at the top of the straightaway. The useless. Well, you got it. You got them both. All right. Your running order is Toby, Carl, Brad, Jeremy, Fred Dog, and Aiden. Turn marshals look alive. Let's see. Control one? I thought it was shift one. Yeah, we'll do that next round. We got Toby. forget what button it is. There it is. Carl, Brad, Jeremy, Fred Dog, Aiden. $16-6, Toby. I got you. Toby's going to by far have the hot lap, one way or another. We'll do it right here. Oh, that was a slow lap, Toby. Even when we give you a head start. We'll get it next time. That's not the fast way. Come on, Jeremy. Where's Toby at? Hey, Toby, come on. Drive faster. People are getting too serious about that. So Aiden Spencer going to be your early leader, 18-5-12. Toby George, never mind. Carl Labrador, 3.8 back. Fred Dog only 0.6 off of him. Aiden going to roll it over twice, but land on his wheels. Toby George in that 3. Brad and Jeremy. Oh, don't get out of the way, Toby. So Aiden chasing Brad down the straightaway. You better go, Brad. Oh, boo. Yeah. That's the way it always ends. All right, anyways, back to the action. Aiden Spencer, 3.7 up on Fred Dog. Fred Dog, 0.2 up on Carl. Toby come by in that 4, followed by Brad and Jeremy. Oh, no. Oh, Carl, that was kind of cool. Not sure how you did that. So, Aiden, 17.501. Fred Dog, 17.509. Carl, 16.04. Toby, 16.05. Jeremy, 15.04. Brad, 15.06. Where's Toby at? Oh, I missed a lap.
2 minutes left.
This ought to be a really good lap for Toby. $16.064 out of Toby that time by. Oh, Carl pulling it off. 1:35 left to go. Aiden only a half a second up on Fred Dog. Fred Dog going to take the lead that time by 1/10 of a second. Toby up to that 3. So now Fred Dog going to fall about a second behind Aiden.
1 minute left.
With 1 minute left to go. Race number 8 coming up next. That is Sportsman 4-Row Buggy. But you should know that. You should be ready to go on the ramp side over there. Oh, Aiden getting the... Oh. Aiden gets the driver's stand wrong and gets blown up by Toby. Or Toby got blown up by Aiden, I should say. So Fred Dog now out in front by 4.5 seconds. 15 seconds left to go. Oh, Fred Dog with a bobble, but lands on his wheels. That is time on the master clock. Drivers keep going to your name done.
DPI drummer done. Brad Ambrose done.
Toby and Brad, you guys are done. Everybody else will be done when they cross the line.
You're going to get it done.
That is a race.
Done.
Red Dog 17,509 taking your first round. Followed by Aiden and Toby. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to Marshall. I will need one volunteer. One volunteer for this race as Carl has to work. So I'll need one volunteer and my 5 other drivers.
Up next, race number 8.
When you get over there, first thing, can you put my buggy on the charger before you start tearing your truck off? If you're going to do it. All right, let's get those blowers down, Glenn. Start checking them in with caution.
Corey Lavallee, Andy Phillips, Caleb Gonzalez, Mike Plavin,
You have to talk to Master Scott about that.
Master Scott? I don't know, he might not listen to me. I'm not qualified enough.
All right, where's all my drivers for that last race at?
1 minute to the start of the race.
You're not the complaint department?
Nope, that's Fred Dog.
That's fucking HR.
8, yep. That's where all the complaints go. Let's see.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps, tracks closed. I was going to have you come by the line, B-Max, but I guess you can't. Denny, come by the line for
30
me,
seconds
Denny.
to the start of the race.
Thank you, Denny.
Denny Andrews,
And I need marshals. Well, I'm missing.
15 seconds to
I'm
the
missing
start of
more
the
than
race.
that because. Oh crap. Toby. And
Less than 5.
B-Max, come by the line for me.
B-Max,
We already did that. And I need a volunteer. Still. I need one volunteer. One volunteer. Jeremy, don't listen to them. Probably. Running over in this, Andy, Mike, Caleb, Denny, Brian, and Corey. Thank you. Terry Marshall's look alive, just like Jeremy over there, and we got Andy Phillips. Plavin. Caleb, Denny, B-Max, and that Corey guy. All right, race number 8 underway. Sportsman 4-wheel buggy. Race number 9, expert 4-wheel buggy guys coming up next. Start getting them ready. Somebody go over there and tell Satina he's up next. First lap, Denny Andrews, 18.062. Follows that up with a 17.9. He ain't no sportsman. Follows that up with a 16.9. Yeah, it might be time for a promotion out of Denny up there. Even Lester's agreeing with that. And then he does that just for, he's all, nope, I'm going to throw a bad lap in there so I can stay down here. Lester's been teaching him well. the sandbagger life. Johnny J, new sticker for you. We get Johnny J to make up some sandbagger life stickers. So Corey Lavelli out in front now. Plavin in that 2, Andy Phillips in the 3, Denny, B-Max, and Caleb, your running order. See Corey on a 17.506. Denny now up to that 2, 17.511. Plavin 17.512. Andy 17.513. B-Max 16.05 and Caleb 15.01. It is 0.4 of a second between first and fourth. That means one little bobble, you're going to move a lot of spots. So Denny going to get back up front, looks like. Corey comes by line 8 100s behind. Hey, no socializing, wash your corner. Corey comes by 17.3, his hot lap of the race. 17.4 out of Caleb that time by, that's his hot lap of the race. So Corey back out in front, 0.4 of a second on Denny. Andy's still in that 3, followed by Plavin, your top 4. Caleb and B-Max going to be rounding us out. 1:35 left to go in this one. Oh, Denny going for a ride. Send it. You talk about grip it and rip it right there. Oh, B-Max get that last table wrong. Wow, Jeremy coming in like a hawk. He got those talons out there. He fumbled it right on the wheel. That was pretty good. One minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Corey and Denny separated by 1.8. They're pulling away from Andy and Plavin. Corey and B-Max. Yeah, send it. That's the way you do it. You're going to crash, have your car bouncing right at the turn marshal. He's either got to catch it or get out of the way. 30 seconds left to go, drivers. I'll need all 6 of you back out here to marshal. Caution after the table, the driver's stand clear. Ten seconds left to go. Nothing changing in your running order. That is time on the master clock, driver. Keep going till you hear your name done. Everybody
Plavin
keep
done.
going. Plavin, you are done. Yeah.
Denny Andrews done. Andy Phillips done. Caleb Gonzalez done.
Wait on
Corey Lavelli done.
B-Max coming. Watch out, Toby. B-Max coming in hot. And that is a race. Denny Andrews,
done.
17.506. Taking your first round. Corey and Andy Phillips, your top 3. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down. Get back out there to turn marshal for me, please. Race number 9, Expert 4-wheel buggy coming up next.
Up next, race number 9.
coughing.
Moto Matt. Johnny. Jeff Benny. Chris Benny. One minute to the start of the race. I am Swaybar. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Brian Satina. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. 3. I'm missing the 1. Oh, we got it. Where you going, Sorchi? No more laps. Track is closed.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, you're not in this race anyways. You're not in this race.
Less than 5.
Running order: Jeff, Johnny, Aiden, Matt, Chris, and Brian. Not liking that too much. Let's see. Denny's there. All right, whatever. I think you guys look alike. I don't know who that is. Glenn, thank you. Once again, Jeff, Johnny, Aiden, Matt, Chris, and Brian. More by the cone for me, Glenn. Glenn, over by the cone. That's why we put cones there, so you know where to go. Turn marshals looking live. We got Jeff Benny, Johnny J, Aiden, Matt Dallin, Chris Benny, and Brian Satina. So this is your one and only heat of expert four-wheel buggy. So you're going to set your TQ right here. This is race number 9. Race number 10, last race of round number 1 coming up next. Intermediate four-wheel buggy. Once again, 5-minute max break, so hopefully 21.5, you guys are ready. We'll blow out the track real good. Scott will check it. Boo, bad Marshall. Remember, cars on their wheels have the right of way. All right. Minute 30 into this one. Johnny J going to be your early leader. Satina, Jeff Benny, Aiden, Matt, and Chris, your running order. Matt with a 16.6 hot lap of the race so far. Everybody into the 16s, though. Just Matt has a faster one. Nice. So 3 minutes left to go. Johnny J, 18.504. Satina, 18.507. Jeff, 18.10. Aiden at 18.15. Matt with a 17.02. And Chris at 17.15. Brian Satina, 16.614 that time by. New hat lap of the race. He's going to take over that top spot now. We'll see when he comes by the line. Oh, he rolls it over but lands on his wheels. That will keep the lead by 0.8 of a second over Jeff Benny. Johnny J falls at number 3. Aiden, Matt, and Chris Benny, your running order. Ooh, that was a little sketchy, Chris.
2 minutes left.
You heard him, 2 minutes left to go. Satina 2 seconds up on Jeff. Jeff got 0.2 on Johnny J. Aiden only 0.4 off of Johnny, so a good battle between those three, Jeff, Johnny, and Aiden. Matt down about 2 seconds off of those guys. And there's Aiden. And Chris Benny. 16.378 for Chris Benny. Hot lap of the race last time by. $120 to go, drivers. Yeah, Aiden, just send it. That was a true meaning of grip it and rip it right there. That was just a close your eyes and squeeze the trigger and pray.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. Satina now 2.2 up on Benny. Jeff, that is. Johnny J only 0.5 off of the back of Jeff Benny. Aiden falls down about 2.5 back with Matt down right behind him on the clock. Caution it on the straightaway. Go low, go low, go low. Stay low and clear. $20 seconds left to go, drivers. Oh, I think that was Jeff Benny with a little rollover right there. That's going to definitely drop him down to third. But Johnny J also had a rough lap. So Johnny J going to hold on to that 2. As that is time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going till you hear your name done.
Jeff Benny done.
Jeff, you are
Johnny
done. Johnny J, you are done. Everybody else will be done when they cross the line.
Brian Satina done. Moto Matt done.
Wait on Chris
I am
Benny.
Swavar done.
Oh, he walked off. Brian Satina is 18.504. Going to take your first round TQ. Followed by Johnny J and Jeff Benny. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down. I need all 6 of you back out here to turn marshal. Would be nice to get 1 volunteer. This is our intermediate class.
Up next, race number 10.
Hold those cars, stop. This new thing we just started today, blowers are going, your cars are not, Carlos.
Big EC.
Sheesh. Check them in.
More Lester. Pipe
What?
Jumper.
More
Ronnie
Lester?
Vasquez.
How much more Lester can we
Justin
handle?
Steve Lomelli. Tommy Jarrow. Jeffrey Lefevre.
All right, we're checking them in. We got everybody checked in. I need my drivers for that last race. I had 6 of you. I should have 6 marshal spots.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. Track is closed.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Easy, Tiger. Your running order of this is going to be Ronnie, Carlos, Jeremy, Lester, Justin, Tommy G,
30 seconds to the start of
Jeffrey,
the race.
and Steve. Turn marshals look alive. We got Ronnie, Carlos, Jeremy, more Lester, Justin, Tommy G, Jeffrey, and Steve's ready to go. Oh, who done it? That was our first visit to the Shark Tank, and that was Jeffrey. Tommy G, 17-1 first lap. Whoa, it was a glitch of the Matrix right there. All right, we're about a minute 20 into this. We got Steve Labelli out in front, does have the hot lap. Never mind, Justin Coe has a 16-8 4-3 hot lap. Steve out in front, 9/10 on Justin Coe. Tommy G, Lester Brooks, and Ronnie going to be your top five. Ronnie with a 16-8-3-1 hot lap of the race right there. Jeremy and Carlos, your running order. Jeffrey over there checking it out. Steve on an 18.508. Justin at 18.512. Tommy at 18.513. Ronnie at 17.06. Lester at 17.08. Carlos 17.10. Jeremy 16.5 flat. Steve Lamelli 16.807. New hot lap of the race last time by in that number one spot. Tommy G 3 seconds back. Justin Coe about a second and a half off him, and Lester about a half a second off of Justin Coe. Ronnie only 1 second back, so it's a good race. 1 through 6, caution on the second table. Oh, that was Jeremy. That's going to make it a top 6 race. $16,402 out of Steve Lamelli that time by. New hot lap of the race.
2 minutes left.
You heard him, 2 minutes left to go. Caution after the doubles, the tables. So Steve's starting to pull it away just a little bit. 4.3 on Justin Coe. Lester only a half a second off the back of Justin. Ronnie right there, 1 second back. Caution in front of the tables. That is clear. Oh, we got 2 yellow buggies out here. They both have yellow rims. $1:15 to go. Lester up to that number 2 now. Caution under the driver's stand right in the middle. Ronnie could just look down and see his car.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. It is Steve, Lester, Justin, Biggie C, your top 4. Tommy G, Ronnie, and Jeremy, your running order. What do you decide? We're going to water or just? I'm going to put 7 minutes on the clock, so that's a 5-minute break and a 2-minute countdown. 30 seconds to go, drivers. 16.377 out of Steve Lamelli that time. Another fast lap, another hot lap of the race. Lester holding on to that two ball by Justin and Biggie C. Oh, there goes that tire. That is time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going till you hear your name done. Satina, can you grab that tire? Nobody's done
High
yet,
jumper done.
except for Jeremy. Well,
Tommy Jarrow
Carlos
done.
is done.
Steve Lomelli done. Ronnie Vasquez done. More Lester done.
Waiting on Justin Coe,
Justin Coe
and
done.
that's a race. Steve Lamelli, 18.506. Takes your first round TQ, followed by Lester Brooks and Justin Coe. Nice job, driver. Let's shut him down. Put him down. I'll need you back out here in 5 minutes. Race number 1 will be up in about, ready to start checking them in 5 minutes.
Up next, race number 1. Five minutes to the start of the race. 4 minutes to the start of the race. Three minutes to the start of the race.
All right, 3 minutes to go. We are going racing. Same order as it was in the first round. 21-5 is up first. Ed, Jim, Johnny J, Denny, Big EC, Lester, Brad, Mike, Matt, and Riley. Christian, you guys can come up onto the driver's stand and start checking them in. We're going to need all our racers from race number 10, 13, 5, intermediate, four-wheel buggy. We're going to need Big EC. Actually, you're up there. We're going to need Jeremy. We're going to need Lester, Justin Co., Tommy G., Jeffrey, and Steve, and one volunteer, guys. We're going to need one volunteer for this one.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Who's going to do it? That doesn't look like me. Who's going to do it?
Johnny. Brad Ambrose. Jim Cooper. Riley Christie. Mike Plavin. Denny Andrews.
All right,
Edward
all right. We're
Garcia.
checking him in. We're waiting for a check-in from Big E and Matt. All right, where are you guys? No Matt. All right, waiting on Big C. Where is that guy? Is he going to make it? Big C making it? There he is. All right, and no Matt Dalen. Oh,
1
well.
minute to the start of the race.
He's pretty fast. You guys
Moto
are
Matt.
lucky. All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. There he is. All
45
right,
seconds to
everyone's
the start
almost
of the
checked in.
race.
Biggie C, we are 43 seconds left. You can take a lap. Biggie C only. All right, he's right on time.
Big EC.
All right, we are going to need a grip of volunteers. Where's all volunteers?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
So Biggie's up there, and then we need Jeremy Smith. Got him somewhere. There he is. Justin, saw him. Yeah, and then Tom, Jeff, and Steve, and Lester. Where's Lester? Lester's
15
driving there.
seconds to the
That's
start
the
of the
problem.
race.
All right. Steve, where's Steve? Big Steve, you going to marshal this one?
Less than
There he
5.
comes. There he is. All right, we need one more after that. And then one more volunteer, and we're good to go, guys. Actually, two. Let's see, who else we got? Who else is in the pits? This is the pits. All right. We need two more volunteers, guys. Who's going to do it? There's one. All right. And two, Glenn. Glenn didn't hear me the first time. And his spidey senses went up. I think they need a marshal. Dude, he came in, he jumped into action. All right, race order on this one is Ed, Cooper, Johnny J, Denny, Biggie C, Lester, Brad, Plavin, Matt, and Riley. Ed Garcia put down the qualifying round 17.516 pace. That is going to be the time to beat going into this one. We got all our marshals ready, and we got all our drivers ready. We got Ed only on the tone. Cooper, Johnny, Denny, Biggie C, Lester Brooks, Brad, Plavin, Matt, and Riley. All right. Coop's going to get it all sorts of squirrely wrong. Once you get out of that line, it gets pretty dusty. All right, Ed Garcia coming through, cycling through that start-finish line in 2 more turns. He's looking good. Ed Garcia in that number 2 spot. Johnny J and Ed going back and forth. Everyone cycling through. Denny with the fast lap, 17.3. Not too shabby. All right. Hey, can we get you guys to sit down if you're got a motocross stand right there?
I don't know what his name is.
Should I just call it out? Steve? Is that Steve? That's not Steve. Is that Jeffrey? Hey, Jeff, can I get you to sit down?
That's Jeff Lefevre over
All right.
sit down.
There you go. All right. 1.5 down and 3.5 to go. Careful in the off camber. Johnny J in that number 1 spot. 17.503. He is, in fact, on a TQ pace. Ed Garcia right behind him, just 0.3 of a second. He's also on a TQ pace. Only 2 drivers on a TQ pace right now. Matt Dalen actually joining the party. He's on a TQ pace, followed by Riley Christie and Biggie C. That's your top 5 drivers. Lester Brooks now working his way up to that top 5. Lester all the way up to the 3. Lester Brooks, last lap, 18.3, not too shabby. Riley Christie's going to back up his lap with a 17.5. Johnny J, Matt Dalen, Riley Christie, that's your top 3 drivers with 2 minutes down and 3 minutes to go. Up next is race number 2. Andy Phillips, Rick Riley, Maxie, Caleb, Oscar, Sportsman 2-wheel buggy. You guys are up next. A volunteer, maybe.
Yeah, well, he's definitely volunteering. I think he's one of somebody's friends, but his name's not on any of this. So I don't see it anywhere. Oscar Senior, maybe?
This is race 2. No, we're racing that. He's up.
No, but he's still that's the only person I can think of.
Got it. Oh, right. 2.5 down and 2.5 to go. Johnny J in that number 1 spot. 17.505. He is on a TQ pace, followed by Matt Dalen, 17.510. He's also on a TQ pace. Lester Brooks in that number 3. Biggie C and Riley Christie. That's your top 5 drivers. All 4 drivers right now on a TQ pace. Lester Brooks and Biggie C. Just 3/100ths of a second between the 2 of those drivers. Lester, or actually Matt Lester and Biggie C, all battling for that number 2 spot. Less than 2 seconds between 2 and 3. Matt Dalen in that number 1 now. Johnny J drops down to the 2. Matt and Dalen and Biggie C and Lester all battling for that number 1 spot. Man, just about less than a half a second between 1, 2, 3. Still less than a second between 1, 2, and 3. Riley Christie trying to keep tabs on the top 3 drivers. He's in that number 4 spot. Biggie C's going to drop down to the 5, followed by Coop, Denny, Ed, Brad, and Plavin. Denny still fast lap of the race, 17.3. He's got the Hot Wheels. Let's see if he can get the clean laps. Johnny and Matt, meanwhile, up top with 1 minute to go. 4 minutes down, 1 minute to go. Johnny J in that number 1 spot, 17.510. Still on a TQ pace, followed by Johnny J, or actually Matt and Johnny Lester still going at it. Less than a second and a half between 1, 2, and 3 still with just 30 seconds to go. Oh, Lester looks like he got in some trouble that last lap. Oh, man, that's going to drop him. Yeah, drop him off that TQ pace. Ten seconds to go, drivers, 10 seconds to go. Johnny J in that number 1 spot, followed by Matt, Biggie, Riley, and Lester. That is the tone, drivers. You're going to keep racing till you hear your name
Jim Cooper
done.
done.
Keep racing till you hear your name
Edward
done.
Garcia done.
Mr. Cooper, you are done. Ed Garcia, you are done. Everyone else is live. Keep them rolling, keep them rolling, keep
Mike
them
Plavin
rolling.
done. Brad Ambrose done.
Plavin,
Moto
Brad,
Matt done.
Matt,
Johnny done.
Johnny
Danny
J, waiting on
Andrews
three,
done.
waiting on three, waiting on Biggie, Riley, and Lester. Waiting on three, waiting on three. Track is live, guys. Track is live.
BBC done.
Keep them rolling, guys. Keep them rolling. Track is live,
More
guys.
Lester
Track
done.
is live. Waiting on Riley, waiting on Riley. One more to go, one more to go. And that is a race. All right. I don't know what happened to Riley, but he's going to take that third spot. Overall, he's number 4 going into the mains. Johnny J is going to get the P1, followed by Ed Garcia, Biggie C, Cooper. Wait, that ain't right. Yeah, that is. That's your top 5 drivers. Great race drivers. Pull them off. Yeah, come right back onto the track and find a spot to marshal.
Sorry.
Okay. Whenever not finishes, just hit finish race.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Up next, race number 2.
Dude, this one is so. This one's like driving a Cadillac, dude. Because if you wait long enough, it just does it for you. Yeah.
All right,
Phillips.
up next, 17.5
V-Max.
Sportsman, 2-wheel buggy,
Oscar
Rip
Senior.
Caleb, Andy,
Caleb
Oscar,
Gonzalez.
and Brian.
Field agent.
Rick Riley took home the overall in the first qualifier, 16.5-16. That's going to be the time to beat. We're going to need 7 racers from that last race. 7 racers from that last race. Any guys that don't marshal in this one, you guys can come right back out for the third race. We could use your help. All right, but we should have no problem getting marshals out for this one. Everyone is checked in. No more laps, no more laps, no more laps.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, race order on this one is going to be Rick Riley, Caleb, Andy, Oscar, and Brian Maxey. We got all our marshals ready, and we got all our drivers ready. We got Rick Riley only on the tone.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Caleb, Andy, Oscar, and Maxey. Rick Riley, 17.8. Oh, man, he's going to make up for it there. That's the Rick I know. 17.8 to a 19 flat. Oh, no, to a 22.4, sorry. Andy Phillips with a 19 flat. He's going to take over that number 1 spot. Oscar in that number 2, followed by Rick. To the 1, to the 5, back to the 3. Brian Maxey in that number 4, followed by Caleb. That's your race order. 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. Up next is race number 3, intermediate 2-wheel buggy. 17.5 heat, 1 of 2. Chris, Tommy G, Riley, Christie, and Glenn, you guys are up next. Watch the beginning of the straight. Watch the beginning of the straight. Go lower, high, and clear. Thank you, Ed. Yeah, take a breather, bro. 1.5 down and 3.5 to go. Rick Riley, 16.503. Good enough for an overall TQ. He's smashing his TQ he put down in qualifier number 1. 16.516. Down to a 16.503. Oscar in that number 2. Followed by Andy, Caleb, and Maxey. Andy and Oscar battling for that number 2. Caleb and Maxey battling for that number 4. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. We pick up with Rick Riley through the off-camber. Dodging traffic onto the straight. Last lap was a 17 point something. Now it's a 17.8. That is the fast lap of the race, as a matter of fact. 17.8. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Rick Riley through the off-camber one more time, and down the line he goes. 17.8 last lap, 18.4. through the double, through the step over, through the short inside straight section, onto the tabletop section, through the driver stand, back over the off camber. 2 more corners and down the line he goes. 18.4. He's going to back that up with another 18.4. Rick Riley in that number 1 spot. 17.5, 16. Crushing his overall TQ he put down in the first round. Andy Phillips in that number 1 spot.
Left.
Last lap for Andy Phillips. 18.9. Not too shabby. Caleb in that number 3, followed by Oscar and Maxie. 3 minutes down. 2 minutes to go. Three and a half down, 1.5 to go. Andy Phillips putting down another 18.4. He's in that number 2 spot. Let's hook up with Andy Phillips as he crosses the line through the double. Andy Phillips in that white and orange body, white wheels. He's got a little traffic in front of him, but they're all keeping equal pace, it
1
looks
minute
like,
left.
through this lap. Rick's going to cross the line first, followed by Maxie and Andy in that number 3 on the track. With 4 minutes down and 5 minutes to go, though, Rick, Andy, and Oscar is the lead racers in this one. Four and a half down, 30 seconds to go, drivers. Go inside on the straight, and clear. Oh, Maxie. Gonna get it wrong in the beginning of the straight with 10 seconds to go. And that is a tone. Drivers, you're gonna race them till you hear your name. Race them till you hear your name done. Everyone is live, everyone is live. Everyone is still going. All cars are live. Marshals, watch your corners.
Field
Rick
agent done.
is going to cross the line first. You are done, buddy.
Andy Phillips done.
Andy, Caleb,
Caleb
you're done. Waiting
Gonzalez
on
done.
Oscar and Maxie. Waiting on 2 more cars. 2 more cars. There's one.
Oscar Sr. done.
Waiting on Maxie. And that
D-Max
is
done.
a race. Great race, drivers. Great race. Rick Riley's going to take this one. 17.5, 16. Andy Phillips, Oscar, Caleb, and Brian. That's your race order. Going in the mains. Going to be Rick Riley on the P1. Andy Phillips on the 2. Oscar on the 3. Caleb and Brian. That is your race order going in the mains. Great race, drivers. Pull them off. Come right
next,
back onto the track.
race number
Find
3.
a spot to marshal. Up next, 17.5. Intermediate 2-wheel buggy.
All right, guys. Need all those racers back out the marshal, please. And that should be good. Blowers down, blowers down. Racers, check them in. Track is live.
Tommy
Check them in
Jarrett.
with caution, guys. Do need all those racers back out the
Chris
marshal,
Swart.
please. I do need 2 volunteers, I believe. 2 volunteers.
Glenn Huffer. One minute to the start of the race. Riley Christie. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Wow, that run would have put me top 3 in this class. My run would have put me top 3 or 4 in this class.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Get him, Toby. Is this back
15 seconds to the start of the race.
We're recording.
Less than 5.
Or is it usually yellow?
It's yellow when you pause it.
Is it always red? Maybe I've just never noticed
I
it.
don't know. Maybe I never pay attention.
Yeah, I never have either.
All right, Toby, come by the line whenever he's done playing with his radio. And I'll need at least one, if not two, volunteers.
DPI drummer.
Oh, you could have took a lap, Toby. You're announcing, so I'm gonna need one volunteer marshal into the straightaway-ish, or no, actually over here. Or 2, 4. Yeah, I got 5. Yeah, I'll move him in. Is that Caleb? No. Oscar, can you move over to here? Good choice. Running order: Riley, Tommy, Chris, Glenn, and Toby. Let's see if Toby could beat his hot lap of it. Was it 2 minutes and 30 seconds? Turn marshals, look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not the race. We got Riley Christie. Tommy G. Chris. Glenn. And the Toby. So Riley Christie put down a 17.503 in round number 1. He's your current TQ. Caution, get on the straight. High or low. Stay off the numbers and clear. First lap going to go to Riley Christie. 17.5. Yeah, Toby, 50-50 grind. So race number 3 is on track. Race number 4 coming up next. Intermediate 2-wheel buggies, second heat. Same class. Ooh, caution at the top of the end of the straightaway. Clear. Oh, that was your leader. But he already had a 4.4 second lead. Oh, Tommy. Toby George come by in that number 2. 3 seconds behind your leader. Glenn Huffer in that 3, followed by Chris and Tommy G. Riley is on a TQ pace right now. Trying to better his first round. We got some fast guys coming up in the next round too, or next heat also, so. Where are you going, Glenn? Right turn. Caution at the top of the straightaway. Go low, go low, go low. Go inside and clear. You got to turn right over there, Glenn. Hey, there's a wall there, Toby. So Glenn Huffer going to move up with that number 2. He's a 1/10 of a second ahead of Toby. Caution at the end of the straightaway as Tommy G's woes continue. So Glenn and Toby separated by half a second, but they are 7 seconds off your leader. I don't know. Riley Christie, he's on that verge of getting that bump up to expert here soon. Kid's getting fast. Nice cut over on Toby right there.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left to go. Your top 3 together on the track. But Riley 9 seconds ahead of Toby. Toby 1.5 ahead of Glenn. Tommy G now trying to catch up in that. He's only half a second off of Glenn. Oh, your leader rolls it over. Oh, he had to fix his glasses. That's why he did it. He needed a break. Oh, Toby stuffs a pipe. Glenn put out his hot lap, 18 flat that time by. Still a 9-second lead for Riley Christie. Glenn Huffer and the two. Tommy G up to that top three now. He had that rough start, putting it together, getting back up there. Glenn, 17-6.
1 minute
Riley
left.
Christie, though, a 16-6. Riley putting it down. I think only one driver put it in the 16s. That was Donnie V. Nice save. So Tommy G up to that number 2. He just put down a 17.5, his hot lap of the race. Glenn comes by in that 3, followed by Toby and Chris. 20 seconds left to go, drivers. Oh, Glenn tested the durability of the Lexan right there. Riley did fall off the TQ pace. As that is time on the master clock, drivers keep going to hear your name done.
Riley Christie
Riley,
done.
you are done. Glenn
Huffer
Glenn's
done.
done. Everybody else will be done when they cross the line.
DPI drummer
So
done.
Riley Christie going to take
Tommy
that
Jarrow
win,
done.
17.504.
Swart done.
Tommy G and Glenn Huffer, your top 3. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down. I need all 5 of you back out here to Marshall and 1 volunteer. 1 volunteer.
Up next, race number 4.
So once again, I need my 5 drivers and 1 volunteer. Marshall, 1 volunteer. And I will need 1 volunteer for the next race. Actually, 2 volunteers for the next race.
Ronnie Vasquez.
We're checking
Steve
them in.
Lomelli. Justin Morgan. Corey Lavallee. Justin Co.
See.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start
All
of the
right,
race.
no more lap. Track is closed. No more laps. Get everybody to the top of the straightaway. Let's see. I got my 5 drivers. I need a volunteer, Marshall.
30 seconds to the start of the
1
race.
volunteer, Marshall. End of the straightaway. Pretty easy spot. 1
15 seconds to the start of the
volunteer.
race.
Let's get you at the end of the straightaway, Andy, please.
Jeffrey Lefevre.
Or stay there and then.
Less
There you
than
go.
5.
Then actually, Andy, can I put you up here? Running over Steve, Justin Coe, Justin Morgan, Ronnie, Corey, and Jeffrey. Turn marshals look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not the race. We got Steve Lamelli. Coe. Morgan. Ronnie. Corey. And Jeffrey. So Riley Christie still your TQ from round 1, 17.503. See this one, your first lap. Gonna belong to Ronnie, it looks like, 17.8. Ooh, watch out, Glenn. Coming to get you. That was awesome. That Corey, I love that reaction, Corey. That was awesome. Caution at the end of the straightaway. So we got Ronnie Vasquez, your early leader. 17.504. He is just off the TQ pace. Justin Coe 17.508. Justin Morgan 17.517. Steve with a 16.504. Corey a 15.508. And Jeffrey of 13.520. Steve Lamelli is 17.245. Hot lap of the race now. Oh, that was pretty smooth, Jeffrey. Almost looked like you meant to do that line. Ooh. Justin Coe coming by, taking over that top spot. Good battle once again between Justin Coe, Justin Morgan, and Ronnie. They were going at it last round. They're going at it again this round. Justin Coe with his hot lap. 17.5 that time by. I thought somebody crashed and it was Toby clapping. 2:20 left to go in this one. $16.9 that time by out of Steve Lamelli.
Two minutes left.
So Steve and Riley Christie, your intermediates, getting into the 16s. Up on top, Glenn. Never mind, he got it himself. Was that Justin Coe getting out in that loose stuff? No grip out there. Take about a half lap to wipe that stuff off. $1:30 to go. Steve Lamelli out in front now. Justin Morgan, Justin Coe, your top three, followed by Ronnie, Chris, and Jeffrey. Oh, Jeffrey and Steve Lamelli going to get together. That will change things up. Oh, never good to land on your wheels like that. Got to land on the rubber part, not the plastic parts. 1 minute left to go. Justin Morgan now to the top spot. Steve Lamelli. Nope, Justin Coe to the top spot. Steve Lamelli and Justin Morgan. Ronnie still hanging right there in the 4. 40 seconds to go. Corey in the 5, Jeffrey in the 6. $30 seconds to go. Nobody on a TQ pace. Oh, Steve was having a good run. Looks like he's pulling it off. Ten seconds to go, drivers. That is time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going to your name done.
Ronnie Vasquez done. Justin Coe done.
Oh, that's awesome. Waiting on 3.
Justin Morgan done. Corey Lovelly done.
Waiting on Corey. Nope, wait on Jeff. Corey's done. And that is a race.
Jeffrey Lafeva
Justin
done.
Coe, 15.513 takes your win. Followed by Justin Morgan and Ronnie going to round out your top 3. It'll be Riley Christie leading you out in your A main with Steve Lamelli and Justin Coe. That will be an 11 car main right there. We'll run 11 on that one.
Up next, race number 5.
So we got our first heat of expert coming up. I will need 2 volunteer marshals. Anybody can help us out, we would appreciate it. And as soon as Glenn is done, we'll start checking them in. So I'm going to need Corey, Justin, Steve back out here, and Jeffrey. And 2 volunteers, 2 volunteer marshals. Check them in, guys. Track's live.
Jeff Benny, Johnny Sorchi, Donnie Vinkmulder, John Elise. One minute to the start of the race.
So I got my 4 drivers. I'm missing 2 volunteers.
Ryan
I need 2
Satina.
volunteer marshals. These are expert class, so you shouldn't have too much to do.
"45 seconds to
They're
the
all
start
pretty
of the
clean
race.
drivers up there. Still need 2 volunteers.
"30 seconds to the start of the
And no
race.
more lap. Track is closed. No more laps. I think you need 1 more volunteer.
"15 seconds to the start of the
Awesome.
race.
Thank you, B-Max. We are good. Your running order, Donnie V, Jeff Benny, Brian Satina, Sorchi, Johnny J, and John Ailes.
Less than 5.
Turn marshals look alive. Justin Coe. Can I move you over to this one? Up on move over to this cone, please. Do this cone right here. Marshal right there. Thank you. Appreciate you. So we got Donnie V on the tone. Jeff Benny. Satina. Sorchi. Johnny J. And John Ailes. All right, first heat of 2 experts. Your current TQ, Matt Dallin, 18-5-16 in round number 1. He beat out Austin by 1/10 of a second for the TQ in round number 1. First lap here, Donnie V with a 17.4, follows that up with a 17.2. Caution it on the straightaway. Cleared. Thank you. All right, about 1:30 out in this one, and Donnie V out in front. 18-5-14. Satina comes by with an 18-5-14, 1/10 of a second faster than Donnie V. So your top 2 on a TQ pace. Satina and Donnie V. Johnny J, 18-5-17. Jeff Benny, 17-5 flat. John L, 17-02. Sorchi, 17-16. Brian Satina, 17-2-1-6 last time by. New hot lap of the race. It is less than 2 seconds between the field. Caution in the, never mind, clear. It is 1.8 seconds between first and fourth. Your top 2, Satina, Donnie V, still on a TQ pace. Johnny J, John Ailes, your top 4. Jeff Benny, Mike Sorchi, your running order from top to bottom. Satina down to a 17-1 hot lap. So your top 2 are separated by 1/10 of a second with 1:55 left to go. See, Donnie V comes by with a 17-3. Satina comes by with a 17-6, 5/100ths of a second. They are putting the pressure on Matt and Austin for next round, because they are going about 2 seconds faster than a little less than 2 seconds than their TQ. Uh-oh. Who was that? Oh, it's John Ailes with a little mistake in that number 3. He's going to drop all the way down to the 5, so Johnny J into the 3, Jeff Benny up to the 4. Let's see, that time by 17-6 out of Donnie,
1 minute left.
17-2 out of Satina. 0.8 of a second separating your top 2 with 50 seconds left to go on the clock. Donnie V was 17-2. Here comes Satina, 17-5, 0.6 of a second, 40 seconds to go. Donnie V by the line again. Comes Satina. 17-118 out of Satina on lap 15, hot lap of the race. Extends his lead out to 1 second on Donnie V. Donnie V comes by with a 17-126. 10 seconds to go. Who wants it? Brian has it. Donnie wants it. That is time on the master clock. Drivers, keep going till you hear your name done. Oh, that wasn't Satina. Everybody's still going. Everybody
Jeff
keep
Benny
going.
done.
Except for Jeff. Jeff Benny, you are done.
Johnny done.
Johnny J, you are done.
Sorchi done. Donnie
Everybody else
Vincolder
be done when
done.
they cross the line. Waiting on 2.
Brian Satina done.
And wait on John Ailes.
John Ellie's done.
That is a race. Donnie V, 18-5-14. Setting your new TQ with 1 more heat to go. Brian Satina, Johnny J, your top 3. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down. I need all 6 of you back out here.
Up next,
Marshall.
race number 6.
Race number 6, second heat up, expert 2-wheel buggy. You guys got your work cut in for you. Donnie V, 18-5-14, and Satina, 18-5-15, setting the bar high. All right, blows down, check them in with caution.
The mascot. Robert Powley. Moto Matt. Glenn Huffer. Edward Garcia. Chris Benny.
All right, where's all my drivers for that last race? I need you guys out here, Marshall. We are almost ready to go.
One minute to the start of the race.
Sorchi. I'm going to move you over here. I don't need anybody at the top of the straightaway. Oh, that doesn't work.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. Get everybody to the top of the straightaway.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah. Your running order in this one is going to be Matt. Matt, Austin, Robert, Ed, Glenn,
15
and
seconds
Chris.
to the start of the race.
Turn marshals look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not the race. We got Matt Dallin. Austin. Robert. Ed. Glenn. And Chris. Scott McParland to the hobby shop, please. Scott McParland to the shop. All right, race number 6, second heat of Expert 2 Buggy. They are chasing Donnie V 18.5.14. First lap, 16.9 out of Austin. Race number 7, truck class coming up next. Start getting ready. You are up in 4 minutes and 9 seconds. Wow. All right, we're 1:30 into this. We got Austin Riley out in front of Robert Pauley by 0.2 of a second. Chris Bennett up in that number 3. Ed Garcia, Matt Dallin, and Glenn Hupfer. Your running order from top to bottom. See Austin on an 18.5.12. Robert Pauley also on an 18.5.12. They're separated by 0.06 of a second. Chris Bennett 17.03. Ed Garcia 17.04. Glenn is 16.5 flat, and Matt is 16.509. Your top 2, Robert Pauley and Austin Riley, separated by 0.8 of a second. They are both on a TQ pace. I think they're close together. They're on the track, too. It is now 0.7 of a second. So Robert not far behind Austin on the track and not far ahead of Austin on the clock. Chris Bennett 2.7 back with Ed Garcia 0.1 off of him. Let's see. So, Robert getting stuck on the volcano almost. So Robert and Austin still duking it out. They're both still on a TQ pace.
2
with
minutes
2
left.
minutes left to go. Chris Bennett hold on to that 3. Chris Bennett looking to move up 4 spots from round number 1. $125 to go. Ed Garcia now catch up to the back of Chris Bennett on the clock. Those two separated by 0.4 of a second. Oh, Austin with a mistake. Oh, Robert
1 minute
Pauley
left.
with a mistake. That should keep him 1 and 2, but I don't know about staying on a TQ pace with 50 seconds left to go. Austin by the line. Robert by line. Robert will hold on to the lead by 0.4 of a second. That is the difference between a TQ and not. So Austin got to pull away from Robert just a little bit, get back on that TQ pace. But Robert Pauley, he's been driving pretty good all day. 0.9 of a second. They're under the driver's stand. Austin with his front left wheel up on the pipe all the way through there. Austin comes by 16.9. Robert Pauley 17.3. Half a second separates the two with 10 seconds to go. see. I think they'll both get by for one more. Is that his time on the master clock, drivers? Keep going till you hear your name done. So now your top two back on both on a TQ pace.
Edward Garcia done.
Ed Garcia, you are done.
Moto Matt done. Glenn Hupper
Matt
done.
and Glenn are done. Austin, you are now
The
done.
mascot done.
Robert
Robert Pauli done.
Pauly done. Waiting on Chris, and that is a race.
Chris Payne
Robert
done.
Pauly, 18.514, taking your win and your TQ by 0.3 of a second over Austin. Ed Garcia round out your top three. It'll be Robert, Donnie, and Austin leading you out in your A main. Nice job, driver. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal.
Up
Should have
next,
just enough for
race
you.
number 7.
For the noisy truck class, bumpers and fenders coming up next. And we're getting to that point of the program. If you don't plan on sticking around for the mains, if you could please let me know. It makes it easier for me to set up the mains. If you do not plan on running your main, please let me know. Blowers are down. Go ahead and check them in with caution. Send it. Did you put a transponder in that, Toby?
Carl Labrador. You're going to get it.
Is that 2-wheel truck, Toby? Nice.
DPI drummer.
Yeah, cool.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Brad Ambrose.
I will need one volunteer. Nope, we got Aiden out here. Well, then you can't stand right there. You gotta
45
hide.
seconds to the start of the race.
Jeremy's
30
already
seconds
gone,
to the
so
start
there's
of the
one.
race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, looking for
Less than 5.
You breaking already? Now get over here and check it in. You're slowing down my program.
I am Swaybar.
All right, it is Fred Dog, Austin Spencer, Toby George, Brad, and Carl. Looks like, let's see. Those two could handle that. If I can I move you over here? Turn marshals look alive. We got Fred Dog. Aiden. Brad. And Carl. So we're down to 5 drivers in this. Looks like Jeremy already left, didn't tell me goodbye or nothing. Once again, if you're not planning on sticking around to run your main, let me know. Would greatly appreciate it. But right now, Fred Dog 17.509 is your current TQ. First hot lap, Aiden Spencer 18.3. Follows that up with Fred Dog with an 18.2. Aiden struck a 17.9. Toby, he's out there in that 2-wheel short course. Brad in that 2-wheel stadium truck. Carl, Fred, and Aiden's truck, all 4-wheel open trucks. Fred Dog 17-3 hot lap of the race. That's a four-wheel truck, and you can't make that. Carl's troubles continue. He had a rough first round, broke a couple things in his truck. So here comes Fred Dog, your leader. Let's see. Austin is 3 seconds behind him now. Better get going. Fred Dog is on a current TQ pace, which he holds with that 17.509. He comes by the line. So it was 3.4. Now 3.5. Oh, the slow turtle roll out of Austin right there. Fred Dog on one tonight. He is pulling away. It was up to 4.9 second lead over Austin. I don't think it's that far. Still might be. A rough lap out of Fred Dog with that 21. Lead down to 1.9 now. Toby holding on to that 3 in that 2-hole truck. Brad Ambrose, the other 2-hole truck in the 4. Carl getting beat by a 2-hole stadium truck and a 2-hole short course. Fred Dog, he's got that truck dialed in tonight. He's ups it to 2.3 over Austin.
2 minutes left.
Wow. $17-1 that time out of Austin. Puts him 3/10 behind Fred Dog. Fred Dog with a rough lap. Austin back up on top now. But not on a TQ pace. Fred Dog put that down in round 1. It is Austin, Fred Dog, Carl up to that top 3 now. Toby, Brad. See, that all I had to do is make fun of Carl, and now he's back to going again. Austin all over the back of Fred Dog now. Austin grew up with Fred Dog. Austin knows how to race with Fred Dog.
1
He
minute
grew up
left.
with him. So Austin going to hold on to lead by 9/100ths of a second over Fred Dog. Still no new TQ. The Fred Dogs with 45 seconds to go might hold on to it from round 1. Yeah, because they're about 2 seconds off, so Austin might beat Fred Dog in the race, but Fred Dog gets the last lap by being the TQ. Drag race down, 22 seconds to go. Oh, Austin rolls it over. Upside down turtle. You got 15 seconds. I don't think you can catch him. But Chris Benny's got some cool action photos, though. That is time on the master clock. Driver, keep going till you hear your name done. I think Fred Dog just put a
DPI drummer done. You're going to get it done.
Fred Dog showing the youngster what is up.
I am Swavar done.
We are waiting on Brad and Carl.
Brad
There's
Ambrose done.
Brad. Fred Dog going to wind up pulling out that win, too. And that's a race.
Carl
Fred
Leverty
Dog,
done.
17-5-11, takes your win, followed by Austin and Brad Ambrose. Brad Ambrose is that 2-wheel truck in the number 3. Carl got beat by a 2-wheel truck. Fred Dog goes over to 8 and
Up
says, yeah,
next, race
take
number
that
8.
to your ringer. Nice job, drivers. I need however many of you back out here to marshal. What do I got? 5, 4. I'll need 2 volunteer marshals for this. 2 volunteers. And we're checking
Corey
them in.
Lavallee.
Watch it, guys. So I need my 4 drivers and a couple of volunteers.
Andy Phillips. Caleb Gonzalez. Denny Andrews. Mike Plavin. B. Max.
Oh, shit. Oh, I can't say that. Sorry. So I should have Toby, Fred Dog, and Aiden. So I need more than that. I need 3 volunteers.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Carl's in the shop. Jeremy left. A lot of help. All right, other side. Both of you.
45 seconds to the
Glenn
start
and
of the
Austin.
race.
We got Glenn and Austin. They could handle that with each other. You just ran that race. You got a marshal. Fred Dog's got there. We don't need you.
30 seconds
Go
to
get
the
the
start
chair.
of the race.
All right, I hook you up, Chris. Yep, we're good. Denny, Corey, Andy, Plavin,
15
Caleb,
seconds
and
to the start
B-Max.
of the race.
Turn marshals, look alive. We got Denny, Corey, Andy, Plavin, Caleb, and B-Max. What'd I miss? Wow. 18.181 out of Corey and an 18.186 out of Denny on that lap. At 5/1000ths of a second. But then he says, yeah, 16.7 after that. Caution top of the straightaway, right on the numbers. Oh, there's a car coming, Glenn. Catch. All right, 130 into this one. Denny Andrews up on top. Andy Phillips, Mike Plavin, your top 3. Corey, B-Max, and Caleb, your running order. Denny trying to better his 17.506 from round 1. I don't know how we got so far behind. Jeez. 70. So it's hour 10, 3:30, 7, 8, 9, 10:30. Man, we're so far behind. We're so far behind. I don't see how. Other than we had a lot of waiting on markers today.
Well, 10 each. Get 7 each, get them here in an hour.
With 10 each, we should be able to get it done in an hour, 10 minutes.
Under 20 minutes. Or under 8 times 10 stands,
No, it's an hour, 10 minutes. I always use like 7.
with our fucking diesel.
Yeah. All right, we got 2:05 left on the master clock.
What time is it? It's what?
It is 9:30.
2 minutes left.
You heard 2 minutes left to go. Danny out on top, 17.502. Still on that TQ pace. Andy Phillips in that 2. Plavin will be in the 3, maybe. Caleb in the 4, but B-Max look at Corey pulling it off. $120 to go. Denny out 6.6 seconds on Andy. Andy's got 4 seconds on Plavin. Plavin's got 7 on Caleb. Caleb's got 12 on B-Max. So no real races on the clock. Denny's still on TQ pace.
1 minute left.
Tell him. 45 seconds left to go. Denny falling off that TQ pace with a rough lap. Oh, he's going to pull it off. I thought he was just going to hit Fred Dog, but he pulled it off. Please do not walk across the track during the race. Please walk around. Thank you. Apparently he doesn't. 10 seconds to go, drivers. That is time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going till you hear your name done.
Mike Plavin done.
Looks like everybody will be done when they cross the
B-Max
line.
done. Caleb
Wait
Gonzalez
on
done.
Andy.
Andy
And
Phillips
that's
done.
a race. Andy Phillips, 17.5.15, takes your win. Followed by Mike Plavin and Caleb Gonzalez and B-Max. Nice job, drivers. I need all 6 of you back out here to Marshall, race number 9, expert 4-wheel buggy. Even if you broke or pulled it off early, I need you back out here to Marshall. Race number 9, expert
race number
4-wheel
9.
buggy. Toby, can you call these last 2 for me? I gotta go take a nap. Fucking fading. It's always Glenn. I'm fucking tired. All right, blow it down. Check him in with caution.
Johnny. Moto Matt. Chris Benny. Jeff Benny.
All right, we are waiting for a check-in from Brian Satina and Aiden Spencer. I saw Aiden in the pits. He was
1
gathering up
minute
all
to
his
the
stuff.
start of the race.
We're going to give him an extra couple seconds to sauce it up. Sauce it up, dude. All right, 13.5 expert. These are the fast guys. Let's see.
45 seconds
Let's
to the
see
start
who
of the
thinks
race.
they can beat Brian Tatina. He had an 18.504 in the first round of qualifying.
Brian Satina. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps, no more laps. Nice. Yo, Brian. Yo,
15
dude.
seconds
Way
to
to
the
start
start
the
of the
race
race.
off with a positive note. All right, Aiden. There he is.
Less than 5.
Aiden takes the long way to cross the start-finish line. Aiden through the... Oh! I was going to start... Oh, come on now. All right, race order on this one is going to be Brian Tatina, followed by Johnny J, Jeff, Matt, Aiden, and Chris. Aiden, please cross the line. We're going to need a marshal right down here. Is that you, Scott?
I am Swaybar.
Nope. There he is. Maxie. All right, and then one more marshal. All right, there it is. All right, we got all our marshals ready, and we got all our drivers ready. We got Brian Satina only on the tone. Johnny J. Jeff Benny. Matt Dalen. Aiden Spencer. And Chris Benny. Oh, Aiden's going to get it wrong in the first corner. He's going to have some serious time to make up. He started P5. Yeah, you are. Okay. John's the only one that races, right? Yep. Two-wheel expert. All right. Drive safe. All right. These guys crossing the start-finish line. Jeff Benny, 16.5 with a lot of chaos going on the first 2 laps. These guys are just sorting themselves out. Aiden ripping through that tabletop double-double. Onto the straight, Aiden goes. Aiden's last lap was a 24. He's going to back that up with an 18.1. Well, bam! Chris Benny, meanwhile, up top in that number 1 spot, 18.504. He is off TQ pace by, by 2 seconds. Jeff, Benny, Matt, and Benny now battling out for that number 1 spot. Top 3 drivers just separated by 2 seconds. 1.5 down, 3.5 to go. Up next is race number 10. 13.5 intermediate 4-wheel buggy. 1.5 down, 3.5 to go. Jeff Benny in that number 1 spot. 18.505. Not good enough for an overall TQ by 1 second. Chris Benny in that number 2. Oh, no. Was that Jeff that just got all messed up? It was. Not Jeff Benny. Last lap, 16.9. Bam. Fast lap of the race going to Jeff in that number 1 spot. 16.5 he put down on the first lap. Jeff Benny in that number 1 spot with 2 minutes down and 3 minutes to go. Matt Dalen in that number 2 and Chris Benny in tow. Matt and Chris just separated by 0.2 of a second. Chris now going to take over that number 2 spot. Crossing the line, Johnny J. Johnny J through that double, through that infield short straight section. On to the tabletop double. Over the off-camber, Johnny J. Last lap, 19.2. He's going to back that up with a 16.6. Bam, keep doing them, Johnny. Johnny in that number 5th spot. Meanwhile, Jeff Benny in that number 1. 18.505. Still not good enough for an overall TQ put down by Brian Tatina in the first round. 18.504 is the time to beat. Jeff Benny, 18.505. Chris Benny, 18.509. Matt Dalen, 18.515. That's your top 3
2 minutes
drivers
left.
with 3 minutes down and 2 minutes to go. Careful, go inside on the straight and clear. Brian Tatina, our overall TQ so far. Through the tabletops, through the off-camber, nice and tight, hugging that candy cane. Down the line he goes, Brian Satina, 18.5.1. Through the double, through the up-down, through the infield short straight. Tabletop, nice and clean, straight as an arrow. Back over the off-camber, around the candy cane one more time down the line. Brian Satina back in that 18.1 up with a 16.7. Brian Satina now still in that number 5 spot. Overall, Chris Benny in that number 1 spot. Overall TQ, Chris
1 minute
Benny in
left.
that number 1, 18.503 with 1 minute, 1 minute to go, drivers, 1 minute to go. Chris Benny, 18.503. Overall TQ right now. Go inside on the straight, inside, and clear. Oh, man, that was our race leader. Nope, that was his brother. 30 seconds to go, 30 seconds to go. Jeff Benny down the line, 16.1. Fast lap of the race. Chris Benny, 20 seconds to go, 18.502. Still on a TQ pace, just getting faster and faster. One more time down the line. 16.1 was the last. 16.4 this time with 5 seconds to go. That's tone, drivers. Race until you hear your name done. Race until you hear your name done. Go inside on the straight, inside on the
Jeff
straight.
Benny done. Brian Satina done.
Jeff, you're done. Brian, you're done.
Chris Benny done.
Chris Benny, you're done. Waiting on 3, waiting on 3. Track is live. Track is live. Track
Moto
is
Matt
live.
done.
Waiting on Johnny and Aiden. Track is live, guys. Track is live. 2 more to go. 1 more to go, and
I
that
am Swaybar done.
is a race. Great race, drivers. Great race. Jeff Benny's going to take that one. 18.502. Great race, Jeff. Going into the mains is going to be Jeff, Brian Tatina, Matt, Johnny J. Aiden, and Chris Benny. Pull them off, come back onto the track, and find a spot to marshal. Up next is race number 10. 13.5 intermediate 4-wheel buggy.
Up next,
Ronnie Biggie
race
C,
number
Jeremy
10.
Lester, Justin, Tommy, Jeff, and Steve. You guys can take the driver's stand and wait to check him in.
Ronnie Vasquez. Steve Lomelli. Moore Lester. Justin Co. Biggie C. Tommy Jarrow. Jeffrey Lefebvre.
All right, these guys are checking him in. We're going to need all our racers out from that last race. And we're going to need one volunteer. One volunteer, guys. No more laps, no more laps, no more laps. We're going to need one volunteer,
minute to
guys.
the
One
start of the
volunteer to
race.
keep the show rolling. One volunteer. Looks like we got all our drivers out. And we're going to need one more volunteer. Race order on this one is going to go Steve,
45 seconds to the start of the
Lester,
race.
Justin, Tommy, Ronnie, Biggie, and Jeff. Steve put down an 18.506 in the first round of qualifying. That is going to be the time to beat. Thank you, Glenn. Again.
30 seconds
Glenn
to the start of the
again.
race.
All right. We got all our racers ready, and we got all our drivers ready. We got Steve only on the tone. Lester. Justin. Tommy. Ronnie. Biggie. And Jeff. All right. Nice, clean start. 13.5, intermediate 4-wheel buggy. Careful at the end of the tabletops. End of the driver's stand. And almost clear. Clear enough. Lester's going to get the tail end of that, but he is still rolling on 4 wheels, and that is a good thing. Oh, no. Come on, Lester. What the heck is going on, man? One minute down, 4 minutes to go. Steve in that number 1 spot. Fast lap of the race, Steve. 16.52, 16.52, fast lap of the race. Dang, that's fast. Tommy G in that number 2 spot, followed by Ronnie, Justin, and Biggie. Tommy, Ronnie, Justin, and Biggie all battling for that number 2 spot. Just about 2.5 seconds separates 2 through 5. Steve in that number 1, Tommy, Justin, Ronnie, Biggie all battling. Lester in the 6th, followed by Jeffrey. 1.5 down, 3.5 to go. Oh, man. Ronnie going to get it all sorts of wrong at the end of the tabletop. Get hung up, have to wait for a marshal. Yo, comes out early. Oh, Lester's going to roll it before the straight. He's going to let 2 more drivers get by. Lester still in that number 5 spot. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Steve in that number 1. Let's hook up with Steve our race leader. Steve in that pink car, white wheels, through the short straight. Jumps to the corner, through the tabletops he goes. Through that short straight, inside, through the off camber. One more time. Oh, he's going to roll it onto the straight. He's going to roll it again. Get back on all four. That looked like a nitro move, throttling out that crash. Nice. Nice. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Steve still in that number one spot. Through the off camber one more time. One more time through that section. He crashed on the last lap. 18.6 was the last. 16.8. He's going to back that up. He's got a fast lap, 16.2.
2 minutes left.
You heard the man, 3 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. Steve, Tom, Justin, Biggie, Lester. Steve on a TQ pace. No one else on a TQ pace, though. Tommy G, closest one to him, followed by Justin in the 3. Tommy and Justin battling out, swapping spots now. Justin's going to take over that number 2 spot with 3.5 down and 1.5 to go. Steve, Justin, and Tom is how it would end right now going into the mains. But we got 1.5 long minutes to go, drivers, as we hook up with Justin through that short straight. He's going to whip it through all the way to that corner. Through the tabletops he goes. Around the infield, straight through the off camber. One more time down the line. Justin Coe, 17.3. He's going to back that up. 17.1. Justin Coe looking good. Smooth through this last 1 minute of racing.
1 minute left.
Oh, man. There's our race leader getting it wrong through the off camber. Down the line he goes. Steve in that number one spot. 16.4 was the last lap. Going to back that up with an 18.2. Little Bobble getting onto the straight. He's back and going, though, through that double tabletop, through the infield short, off camber. One more time down the line. Steve, our race leader, 18.2. Back that up with a 16.7 with 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go, drivers. Steve's got his overall TQ by 1 second. Only racer on a TQ pace. With 10 seconds to go, Justin in that number 2, closest driver, followed by Tommy and Biggie C going back and forth. As the tone sounds, you guys are going to race them till you hear your name. Race them till you hear your name.
Steve Lomelli done.
Steve, you're caught at the line. Great race. Keep them rolling, guys. Everyone else is going. Everyone else is on the clock. Marshals, watch your
More
corners.
Lester done. Justin Coe done.
Lester, you're
Ronnie
done.
Vasquez
Justin,
done.
Ronnie, you're done. Waiting on 2 more. Waiting on 2 more.
Tommy
Waiting on Biggie
Giro
C
done.
and one more.
Biggie C done.
And that is a race. Great race, drivers. That was fun. Steve, victorious. 18.504. Good enough for an overall TQ. Going into the mains, we got Steve, Justin, Biggie, Tommy, and Lester. That's your top 5 drivers. Pull them off, come right back onto the track and find. Oh, wait. Let's chill for a second.
All right, these motherfuckers. So,
You got 11 in intermediate 2-wheel.
11 car main. All right, first thing first. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Just drop
Jeremy's gone too. John Ailes is gone.
I took out John, Donnie B. I forgot to take out Jeremy. But
Up next, race number 1.
worried about get rid of 2 races that way.
Perfect.
Up next, race number 1.
What was Jeremy running? I know he was in truck.
Same order.
I don't know yet. Jeremy out of that, and he was in floral, right? Yeah.
Oh my god, the mains are gonna fly by, dude.
God, I hope so. I'm so fucking tired, dude. Dude, I'm exhausted.
Dude, you gotta race number 2, bro. You're gonna pull your shit together, man. You're doing good too. I think you TQ'd.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, fucking Glenn.
Glenn, man. Marshall hero.
Yeah, but he's
There it is.
fuck over. So Riley.
You're race number 3 now.
I don't know yet. Let's see if I have to do it like this. Do it like that.
Rosie, that's
Oh, that was
cool.
the same way I had it.
2 and
I'll move expert up.
5.
Fuck. These guys.
What about short course after Sportsman?
Well, this is the problem. Is like Glenn, and I'd rather have a truck between the two and a four wheel.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
here, I'm okay because we have plenty of people.
Whoa, that's cool.
We'll get
Yep.
volunteers. Intermediate. Oh, we'll have enough for. I don't know if Glenn. I think Glenn's running the same car though. Where's Glenn? Glenn Huffer, come see me. My boy. As long as we have enough marshals for the last race, that's all I care about. Glenn, hey, are you running the same car in two wheel? Because you're gonna be back to back.
Race. You got 2 batteries? Good. You'll be fine then. You want a battery? I got a battery I can charge up for you. Bro, he is, dude. Didn't you race with
Oh,
Cavalieri
wait,
last
wait, wait,
Wednesday?
wait, 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 wait.
You didn't? Alright. I like when you're in that class. Like the pros show up and you're like, hey man, this is my class anyway, so no.
Yeah, that's not gonna work either. We've got too many people running fucking two-wheel buggy class. You're going to.
How are you gonna do it with 1 battery, dude?
It's only 10 minutes.
Who doesn't? Just keep on rolling, dude. Don't stop.
Just like
That's
that.
good. We need marshals for the first race.
Yeah. Well, I need you up here because I'm in race 2.
Yes.
So if you call the first 2, and you're in 3, so we'll do like we did.
That'll work.
And then Austin's in 4. I might have you finish it out, dude. I'm fucking
That's fine. All
dying.
you gotta do is get through race.
Oh, wait, you're in truck.
You get Scott to do it. You could ask him.
Nah, I'll stick on it. Austin will probably want to. He might run the truck or something.
What if? Yeah, you can't fuck it up. You can't move short course truck closer.
Nah. It's just, you got Glenn and Johnny J, Ed. They're all running multiple two-wheel classes.
Yeah, and they're bailing.
It's fucking annoying.
21.5. They're go. All right, yeah, they'll stay for the marshal. Good.
Yeah, intermediate and then expert.
Yeah, we got to get like
I don't get
Cooper and Ed to marshal the first round.
like Johnny J. He's running expert two-wheel. Oh, he had putting him in intermediate four-wheel. I was like, you can't have both unless you're Glenn. Glenn just does it for track time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
and he's in 21.5.
Ted does the same thing. He's running expert and 21.5. Oh, I'm dead set against. If you're running intermediate, you're intermediate. If you're running expert, you're not going to run expert in two wheel and intermediate four
Sportsman
wheel.
and yeah.
No.
It doesn't work that way, right?
No, I don't. I'm against that.
Okay.
But they
I
let
gotta charge my battery.
they
What
let them
else?
do it because they let people do it because you know, they're paying. So I understand that.
Yeah, man. That's why, like, people are kind of like lenient on sandbagging. Like gets people to show up.
Yeah. Well, like people say, I'm sandbagging. I said no. I go where I need to go to make the race fit.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm running sportsman today because there's only four of them. I'll run expert if it's light. You know, I don't care. I'm like, man, I'm just here to turn laps. I'm here to.
Yeah.
To me, it's
This isn't like your worlds.
yeah. To me, it is like 5 minutes of practice with three turn marshals.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, you don't have to march anything.
Yes, sir. Okay. Is that two sheets or three, Toby? Okay, that's the last one. Yeah, here's the last one right here. All right, your mains are being posted. 21.5, two-wheel buggy will be up first. Intermediate four-wheel, you guys will be my marshals, and I'll need a couple volunteers. Well, then you should pay attention. 10 minutes. Race number one will be up in 7 minutes.
7 minutes, Dougie Fresh shirt on.
Well, it's, you know. I figure 5 minutes and then 2 minutes further warm up. What the hell's printing now? Where's my trash can? All right, once again, 21.5. Your track will be yours in 5 minutes. So we're going racing in 7 minutes. 13.5 four-wheel buggy intermediate will be my marshals, plus a couple of volunteers. Need your guys' help to get through this. It's getting late already. Almost 10 o'clock. We got 8 races to get through. Sooner we get volunteers out there, the sooner we get the race started, the sooner we get out of here. There will be no open practice after racing tonight. Scott said no, so if you have a problem with it, go to Scott.
5 minutes to the start of the race. 4 minutes to the start of the race. Three minutes to the start of the race.
All right, guys, I need my intermediate four-wheel buggy out to Marshall. I need Steve Lamelli, Justin Coe, Big EC, Tommy G, Lester, Ronnie, and Jeff. I think Lester's driving. So Steve, Justin, Tommy, and Jeff, and a couple volunteers, guys. Couple volunteers. I got a couple people driving up there. I do need a couple volunteers, please. I got a live track. Racers, go ahead. Check them in. Track is live.
Big EC.
So racers, go ahead, stop what you're
Brad
doing, come
Ambrose.
on out to the track. I got a live track, guys.
Denny Andrews. Mike Plavin.
I got Justin out here.
Moore
I got
Lester.
Tommy G. I
minutes to the
need
start of the
Jeff,
race.
Steve
Cooper.
Lamelli.
Riley Christie.
I got Glenn. Thank you, Glenn.
Johnny.
Come on, guys. We got a 15-minute break. I need you guys out the Marshall. Stop what you're doing. Put your cars down. Come
Moto
on
Matt.
out.
Edward Garcia.
You gonna do these? Yeah. All right, cool. We got one volunteer. Jeff's coming out. Big, and I think we need one more.
One more. Thank you so much. Oh my God. So thirsty. Here we go.
All right, we're going to need one more volunteer to get this race program going. One more volunteer. End of the driver, and end of the straight. Super easy spot. Austin's eyeing it, man. He's like, yep, I'll do it. All right, that is a wrap. And then actually, you know what? We're going to need one more at the end, the beginning of the straight, too, as a matter of fact.
1 minute
No,
to
there
the
you
start
go.
of the race.
All right, Cal. Thank you, sir. Awesome. Race order on this one is going to be a Johnny J. Johnny J in that number one spot. Ed Garcia on the 2. Big EC
45
on the
seconds to the
3.
start of the race.
Jim Cooper on the 4. Lester Brooks on the 5. Riley Christie on the 6. Matt Dalen on the 7. Denny on the 8. Brad on the 9. And Mike Plavin on that 10 spot.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, our first main of the night, 21.5, two-wheel buggy. We got all our marshals ready, and we got all our drivers ready. We are going heads-up racing
15 seconds
on
to
the
the
sound
start of the
tone.
race.
Johnny, Ed, and Biggie breaking away or trying to. Oh, now it's on. Johnny, Ed, and Biggie. Cooper, Riley up to the 5. Top 5 drivers. Who was that? Oh, Denny's going to get hung up. Meanwhile, we got Johnny J in that number 1. Oh, no. Ed Garcia is going to roll it over, get hung up with Cooper. Ed's going to drop all the way down to the number 8. Oh, man. Tragic for Ed on the straight. Oh, man. More tragedy for Mr. Cooper. Oh, man. He doesn't even want to do it anymore. I don't blame him. Johnny J across the line. Biggie C. Riley now up to that number 3 spot. Matt down to the 4. Brad, Ed back up to the 6. It's switching around all sorts of crazy. Lots of cars going to be coming through the start-finish line right now. Biggie, Riley, Matt, all battling for that number 2 spot. Ed Garcia, Denny, Lester, Brad, all of them right in tow. 1.5 down, 3.5 to go. Johnny J across the line. Johnny J's got a big old lead on Biggie C. 2.6 seconds right now, followed by Riley Christie right behind Biggie. Matt Dalen in the 4, Ed in the 5. Ed Garcia trying to battle back after that tough crash on the straight on the third lap, I think it was. Oh man, more chaos. Careful in the double, careful in the double, careful in the double. And clear. Oh man, Mr. Cooper, more bad luck. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Johnny J down the line one more time. Separation now, 1.9 seconds. Biggie C's coming up on him. Biggie C, oh man, gonna clip that last jump. Send him upside down. Oh man, that sucks. All right, we got Denny and our race leader through the infield. Denny's in that number 9. He's got Johnny J, our race leader, creeping up on him. Johnny J, Riley Christie, separation 2 seconds. Matt and Ed in tow. Ed now up to the 4. Matt and Ed battling it out in that infield. Through the tabletop they go. Oh, man, Matt's going to get it all sorts of wrong. Ed's going to take over that number 3 spot. Ed Garcia down the line. With 3 minutes down and 1 minute to go. Johnny and Riley. Crossing the line. Johnny J. Riley Christie, separation 1.3 seconds. It looks like less than that as they're coming up onto a boatload of traffic. Oh no, Riley's going to roll it. Johnny J's got a little bit more breathing room now with almost 3:45 down and 1:15 to go. Johnny J in that number 1 spot, sitting comfortably. 3.4 seconds behind him is Riley and Ed Garcia now, battling out for that number 2 spot. Just 0.7 of a second between the two of them.
1 minute left.
Ed Garcia across the line. He's got Riley in his sights. Through the infield, those two drivers go. They're racing for number 2 right now. Riley nice and clean. Ed Garcia coming up on the off camber, nice and clean. Down the line, those drivers go. One more time, separation was 2.7. Now it's 3.8. Riley's going to gain a little bit more time on Ed. Ed getting through some crazy traffic. Getting right back on Riley's tail. Riley and Ed battling out, just 0.9 of a second between the two of those drivers. Racing through the infield with 15 seconds to go. You guys are going to get this one and one more after this. Riley and Ed battling out for that number 2 spot. Oh, Riley's going to get it wrong on a pipe. Going the wrong way. Ed's going to take over that number 2 spot. Oh, man, tragic for Riley as Riley drops down in that number 3. He's going to get through for one more lap, so
Big
Ed
EC
has
done.
to race on.
Moto
Keep him
Matt
rolling,
done.
guys. That is the tone.
Mike
Race him
Clavin
to the
done.
line. Race him to the line.
Jim Cooper done.
Ed
Johnny done.
Garcia's got to make it clean.
Denny Andrews
one
done.
more corner,
Edward
and
Garcia
that is going to do it.
Riley Christie done.
Christie's going to take the 3. Great
More
race
Lester
drivers.
done.
Johnny's going to take that one. Ed,
Brad
2,
Ambrose done.
battling back from 1 to 10. Back up to the 2. Riley Christie's going to get the 3. Followed by them is Biggie, Matt, Coop, Denny, Lester, Brad, and Plavin. Great race drivers. That was awesome. What? That was crazy.
Up next, race
Man.
number 2.
You guys are fast. All right, we're going to need 7 of you guys back onto the track. If you guys are leaving after this race, I'd appreciate it if you come up and marshal. That way we have some marshals for race number 3. Any driver that isn't marshaling in this race from race number 1, we're going to need you on race number 3. All right. Up next, 17.5, Sportsman 2-wheel buggy A-main. You
Andy
guys are checking
Phillips.
him in with caution, checking him in
Oscar
with
Sr.
caution.
Caleb Gonzalez. 1 minute to the start of the race. Field agent.
If you haven't paid your tab yet, get into the hobby shop now and beat the rush.
45
Beat the
seconds
rush
to the
and
start
pay
of
it
the
up.
race. B-Max.
All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Rick, you get a lap? You did. All right.
30 seconds
Race
to the
order
start
on
of
this
the
one
race.
is going to be Rick Riley on the 1, Andy Phillips on the 2, Oscar Sr. on the 3, Caleb on the 4, and Brian Maxey rounding off our 5 drivers.
15 seconds to the
Sitting
start
on
of
that
the
number
race.
5 spot, Brian Maxey, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! All right.
Less than 5.
We are in need of 1 marshal, right? What about the center guy? There's people everywhere. Just don't crash, guys. That's what we're doing tonight. That's how it is. Yeah. Yep. Preach on, brother. Yep. All right. All right. Yeah, Glenn. We do. I don't want you to have to run all the way over here and when Glenn loves marshaling. All right, you're up next. We'll give you some time. All right, race order on this is going to be Rick, Andy, Oscar, Caleb, Brian, Maxey. All right. Rick is starting pretty close to Brian, last place. We'll take that. That looks like fun. All right. We got all our marshals ready, and we got our drivers ready. We are going heads up racing on the sound of the tone. All right, Andy Phillips going to lead us off. Oscar in tow, followed by Caleb, Maxey, and here comes Rick Riley. Oh, Andy Phillips is going to get it wrong. Oscar's going to get it wrong, it looks like. Everyone's going to get it wrong. Rick's just waiting. All right. Reorganize oh my goodness. Yeah, man, Maxie, tighten up. Because Oscar is gone. Oscar in that number 1 spot, crossing the line. He's got Caleb behind him, though. Oh, Caleb's going to get it wrong at the end of the straight. Andy Phillips is going to take over that number 2 spot. Rick Riley in the 3. Oscar's going to get it wrong. Now Andy Phillips is going to get a little closer. Rick in that number 3 spot. He's got company, though. Oscar, Andy, Rick, and Caleb all down the line. Maxey in tow. Our top 4 drivers through the infield. Through the tabletop they go. Andy Phillips got Rick Riley right behind him, though. Andy's going to take it a little bit wide, take that inside line. Rick's going to slam the brakes on so it doesn't get as bad as it could have. Oscar, Caleb, Andy, and Rick. Same order as it was last lap. 1.5 down, 3.5 to go. Oscar now getting some breathing room from Caleb. Andy Phillips in that number 3. Rick in the 4. Oh, no, Andy's going to roll it. He's going to let Rick get by, take over that number 3 spot. Oscar, Caleb, Rick, and Andy now our race order. Top 3 drivers starting to gap out a little bit on Andy. Oscar, Caleb, Rick, all down the tabletop section. Rick, whoa, up on 2 wheels. Good timing. Oscar now going to roll it. Caleb's going to take over the 1. Rick to the 2. Oscar to the 3 down the line. Andy Phillips now catching up to that 3-pack, making it a quartet through the tabletop. Our 2 race leaders go. Caleb and Rick now up to the 2. Caleb going to slide it out power style. Rick's going to hold up, wait. He wants to race. Caleb, Rick, Oscar, Andy, now all back together through that infield, through the tabletop section. All 4 drivers go. That looks pretty cool. Down the short straight, through the off camber one more time. Last corner around the straight. Down the line they go. Caleb, Rick, Oscar, and Andy. Now Oscar's starting to catch up to Rick. Oh, no, Rick. You crashed. Oh, no, he crashed again. Oh, my gosh. All right, Rick's got some major work to do with 3 minutes down,
left.
but 2 long minutes to go. Caleb, Oscar, and Andy, plenty of time for all those drivers to crash. Have Rick catch up to him. Rick takes the lead, goes home happily ever after, right? All right. Probably not the case because Caleb is hammered down. Last lap, 18.8. Andy now taking over that number 2 spot. Rick actually up to the 3. Oscar and Rick battling it out, getting tire to tire. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Wait for the other driver to make a mistake. Caleb down the line. Andy down the line. Rick now all over Andy. He's got Oscar behind him, too. Race 4, number 2, all through the tabletop section. Now Andy's getting some major heat from Rick. Rick's like, peace. Taking over that number 2 spot with 4 minutes down and 1 minute to go. Caleb now in that one. Rick behind him. 4.2 seconds is the gap. Let's see if he can make something happen. Caleb down the line in that white and red car. Separation was 4.2. Now it's 3.2 with 40 seconds to go. Drivers, 40 seconds to go. Rick's getting closer. Andy and Oscar battling out for that number 3, that last podium spot. Caleb down the line. The gap was 3.2 on Rick. Now it's 2.2. Caleb's going to take it a little slow through that up and down, through the short straight infield, through the tabletop. They're both on the same obstacle on the track. Caleb takes the off camber nice and tight. Down the line one more time. This is going to be your last lap, drivers. Caleb and Rick battling out for that number 1 spot. The gap now 1.6 seconds.
Andy Phillips
Last
done.
lap. That's the
Oscar
tone. Drivers
Sr.
going to
done.
race them till they hear your name or race them to the line. Caleb's just got 2 corners to go. Keep it clean, and that is
Field
going to do
Gonzalez
it.
done.
Caleb's going to take that number 1.
Field agent
Rick
done.
in the 2.
D-Max
Andy
done.
already wrapped up the 8, followed by Oscar and Brian. That's race, drivers. Great race, great race. All right, pull them off and come right back onto the track and find a spot to marshal. Up next is race number 3, 17.5, intermediate 2-wheel buggy. Anyone that didn't marshal from race number 1, come on out and marshal right
Up
now. We're
next,
going to need you.
Race number 3.
We're going to need all our drivers out from race number 2 to marshal, plus 2 volunteers.
Ronnie Vasquez, Justin Morgan, Tommy Jarrow, Corey Lavallee, Justin Coe, Chris Sward, Riley Christie.
Oh, interesting. Oh.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, that was fun.
"45 seconds to the start of the
Need all
race.
kinds of check-ins. I need all kinds of marshals. So I should need 2 volunteers and my 4 drivers.
30 seconds to the start of the
I'd like to thank
race.
the sportsman guys for letting me run with them. I hope you had
Jeffrey
fun.
Lefevre,
Just out there burning laps, helping fill the class, so you guys have your own class. You guys know me, I run on just about any class.
Steve Lomelli. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Glenn Huffer, DPI drummer, Less than 5.
Looks like I need one more marshal for the chair. We'll line them up. Riley Christie on the 1. Steve Lamelli on the 2. Justin Coe on the 3. Tommy G on the 4. Justin Morgan on the 5. Glenn Huffer 6. Ronnie on the 7. Chris Zwart 8. Toby George on the 9. Corey on the 10. And Jeffrey behind him. Throw him on the other side. Toby is, oh, he's over there. He's on the 9. He's on the number 9. And then let's see. Turn marshals look super alive. We got 11 of our intermediate 2-wheel buggy coming at you on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Oh, we're looking for a clean start. That wasn't clean. Can't go through the car in front of you. You got to go around it, especially on the first turn. But Steve's fast. He can make it up. I have faith in you, Steve. Caution on the straightaway. Go high and clear. All right. So we're going to have Riley coming by. So, Jeffrey, you got your leaders coming up on you. Riley by the line as your leader. Justin Coe and Tommy right there. Thank you, Jeffrey. Steve Lamelli already up into the top 5 after that horrific start. Justin Morgan sitting in that 4. Glenn, Chris, Ronnie, Toby, Corey, and Jeffrey. Ooh, take it easy. So your leader by the line. So Toby, you got the leader behind you. Justin Coe rolls it over. And Tommy G up to that number 2. Let's see. Chris, Ronnie, and Toby, you got your leader. In the red and blue, white rims. Going into the driver's stand now. Looks like Glenn pulling it off. He's going to keep that battery for because he's in the next race. So Riley come by the line right behind Toby. Let's see. Tommy G is in that number 2. There goes Riley by the line. He has off the hot lap. Tommy G comes by 2.9 back with Justin Coe right behind him. So we got that battle for second under the driver's stand. Tommy G and Justin Coe. Riley by the line though. He's got a 4-second lead on Tommy G. Tommy had about 0.6 on Justin last time by. Might be a tad bit bigger this time. Caution after that inside
2
double.
minutes left.
Yeah, 1.3 for Tommy. Justin with a little bobble there. Tommy with a bobble. He's going to get that time back. So Jeffrey and Toby, those are cars that you're not battling with. And one more, Toby. Thank you, sir. Race on. But Riley Christie now, 5.5 second lead. He's coming into the volcano. Tommy G into the volcano. Caution on the straight, go low. Good hops there, Andy. Oh, that your leader gets caught up with lap traffic. Sorry, Riley, I did not see that coming. Tommy G going to be your leader now. Caution right in front of your leaders. Oh, look at that. Lap traffic take it away, and they give it right back to you, Riley. Play nice, guys. Play nice. This is not a intermediate race, that's for sure.
1 minute left.
Steve Lamelli still holding on to that 5. One more behind you, Aiden. Oh, that was Riley Christie again. He's in the mix of traffic, getting beat up. Caution on the straightaway. Straightaway, go high or low. Stay off the numbers on the straightaway. Oh, this is a mess. You guys need to clean this up big time. I don't even know who's winning now. Tommy G comes by as your leader. Justin Coe up to the 2. Justin Martin, Steve Lamelli, and Riley Christie, your top 5 now. Marshals are getting a workout. This is chaos out here. 5 seconds left to go, and it's over, Marshals. That is time on the master
Justin
clock.
Morgan
Race
done.
them to the line.
Riley Christie done.
Justin Morgan and
Steve
Riley
Lamelli
Christie,
done.
you guys are done. Steve Lamelli done.
Jeffrey Lefevre done. Tommy Jarrow done. Ronnie Vasquez
Wait
done.
on 3.
Justin
Wait
Coe
on
done.
2.
DPI Drummer done. Chris Swart done.
And that is a race. Tommy G going to wind up with that win. Justin Coe in the 2 and Justin Martin your top 3. That was not a clean race. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal.
Up next,
Race number 4, your expert 2-wheel buggy coming at you next. Wow. Let's just hope that this one goes a lot better than that one. By my expert drivers, it should be a little cleaner. What? 2-wheel. All right, track is live. Check them in with caution. Don't low on the straightaway. Don't hit Andy.
The mascot, Robert Powley. Jeff Benny. Sorchi. Edward Garcia. Brian Satina. Johnny.
Easy up there.
Moto Matt. One minute to the start of the race. Chris Benny.
And wait on Glenn.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
And we'll go ahead and shut her down. No more laps. We're going to check in out of Glenn.
30
Got
seconds to
all
the
my
start of the
marshal
race.
spots covered. While Glenn checks it in, we'll put Ryan, Robert Pauly on the 1, Austin on the 2. Easy, Glenn, easy.
Glenn Huffer. 15
Austin on the
seconds to
2,
the start of the
Satina on the
race.
3, Bat Dallin 4, Jeff Benny 5, Johnny J 6, Ed Garcia 7, Sorchi 8, Chris Benny 9, and
Less than 5.
Glenn on that 0. So I don't want to see anybody taking out anybody in the first turn, well, in the whole race, but especially in the first turn like that last race. Got to keep it super clean. There's 10 of you. Marshals, remember to watch your corners. Racers, keep it clean on the sound of tone, less than 5. Could you have a seat on the chair right there? Go ahead and have a seat. Well, yeah, but okay. Keep it clean on the sound of tone, less than 5. Here we go. A little better start. Wow, nice save. Your top 2, though, pulling away already, though. Is that Matt and Sorchi moving on up? Oh, Robert rolls it over. Austin makes the pass and marshals him at the same time. Robert's going to have to give him a thank you high five after this one. So Austin, your new leader, Robert Pauly, Matt Dallin, Sorchi, Jeff Benny, your top 5, Johnny J, Chris Benny, Satina, Glenn, and Ed. Strange things are afoot here at the SDRC. We got all kinds of mayhem going on. Austin just thrown down a 16-7. Robert Pauly a 16-8. Ooh, Robert gets up on two wheels. Corrects it nicely, though. That gives Austin a 2.2 second lead. Thank you. It looks like Ed get a pull. Oh, Robert's going to clip a pipe. Here comes, what's that, Matt going to move up into that number 2. Johnny J right there with him. And here comes Jeff Benny also. Here comes a whole train coming after Matt and Robert. So that's a battle under the driver's stand. 6 cars, 2nd through 7th. One mistake, 2 mistakes. Oh, Jeff Benny and Johnny J, they get stuck together. So with 2:55 left to go, Austin, Matt, and Robert Pauly. Matt and Robert come by the line. They're separated by 0.3 of a second. But they are now 5.2 behind your leader. Robert Pauly to the inside of Matt, makes the stick. So Robert Pauly back up to that number 2. Matt Dallin not going away, though. He's right there with them. Is that Chris Benny? No. It's Chris Benny in that number 4. Not too far behind. Somebody running without a body. That's going to be Robert Pauly. So Chris Benny all the way up to that number 2. Right in front of Robert Pauly, Matt Dallin, Satina, Sorchi. Ooh, Glenn stuffs the pipe. Nice inside
2
move by
minutes
Robert Pauly to get around Chris Benny. Thank you, Glenn. And here comes Austin to the back of traffic now. So Johnny J, Jeff Benny, you got your leader in the red behind you. Austin going to be out to a 12-second lead. Robert Pauly and Brian Satina now top 3. And Chris Benny heading. Oh, Chris going to clip a pipe and hold it. Then he's going to make another mistake. And the train goes on through. So Jeff, Matt, and Sorchi, the red buggy is your leader. But Austin, they are battling for position. And you got a 12-second lead. Let them duke it out.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Let's see Austin back in the back of Sorchi now. Chris Benny got back around Robert Pauly. Robert out there running naked. Sorchi holding on to that 4. But he's got Satina and Matt Dallin right behind him. 30 seconds to go. The Austin's lapped all the way to 4th place. But here comes Chris and Robert. They'll get this one in one more. See Austin, Matt, Jeff should get another lap. Johnny J could get another lap. He's got to keep it clean, though. 10 seconds to go. Robert Pauly took over 2nd with Chris Benny right behind him on their white flag lap. Austin out there on a victory lap, but that's time on the master clock. Drivers, keep going till you reach the line.
Glenn Huffer done. Robert Pauly done. Chris Benny done. The mascot done. Sorchi done. Moto Matt
We're
done.
still crashing.
Johnny done. Brian Satina done.
Austin
Jeff
Riley
Benny
going to
done.
take the win, followed by Robert Pauly and Chris Benny. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down. Get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 5. Open short course. And Toby and maybe Brad. I don't know.
Up next.
Oh, yeah,
race
Brad's
number
up there.
5.
right, need my marshal's back out here. We got truck class starting to check it in with caution.
You're going to get it? Carl Labrador. DPI drummer. Brad Ambrose. One minute to the start of the race.
I should have charged my truck.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more
Swaybar.
laps. Track is closed. No more laps.
30 seconds to the
Watch
start
out,
of the
Glenn.
race.
Aiden's on the track. We're going to line them up. Fred Dog up on that shiny number 1. Aiden will be on the 2. Toby on the 3. Brad on the 4. And yes, Carl
15 seconds to the start of the race.
on the 5. Carl lost to 2-wheel drives. Turn marshals.
Less than 5.
Look alive. Drivers, you are keeping it somewhat clean on the sound of the tone. Less than 5. All right. Away we go. Wow, Toby having, oh, Toby, that's the wrong way. Toby having to do some checking up for Aiden. Carl with a mistake. Fred Dog going to lead us around the first time with Aiden, Brad, Carl, and Toby. Race number 6 coming up next. Sportsman 4-wheel buggy. I will need some volunteer help for that race. For the next race, I need some volunteer help. So Fred Dog by line. Brad Ambrose holding on that number 2 with Carl and Aiden right behind him. That's a scary position to be in with that little stadium truck. Got 2 4-wheels right behind him. Oh, Brad's going to clip a pipe. He got nervous. So Carl up to the 2, followed by Aiden. Aiden rolls it over. Brad up to the 3. Carl does have the hot lap, 17.5. Fred Dog with a 17.6. Aiden with an 18.3. Ambrose with an 18 flat. Toby with a 19.1. Hey, Aiden, Brad's got a faster hot lap than you. He's got a faster hot lap than you in a 2-wheel truck. Fred Dog, though, starting to check out. Hey, guess what, Aiden? After this lap, Brad will still have a faster hot lap. Carl rolls it over, and here comes Brad. I think Brad went 13.5 in that thing. Yeah, he's all over the back of Carl. Carl clips the pipe. Brad right there, can't capitalize. 230 down, 230 to go, cross the line. Brad still has a faster hot lap than Aiden. Fred Dog, though, 6.5 seconds, so not quite checked out yet, but he's working on it. Carl, that 2. He's got a separation. Brad in the 3.
2 minutes left.
Now Toby and Aiden doing battle. Aiden, maybe you should have let Austin run it this time again. So there's Fred Dog by the line. Watch out, Sorchi. Carl by line 4.6 now. Carl with a 17.399 hot lap of the race. Now 17.116 out of Carl that time by. But it's going to be too little too late for Carl.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. So Aiden and Brad, you got your leader behind you. It's Fred Dog. You know what he'll. I think Fred Dog just ran up the back of Aiden on purpose. Oh, somehow Fred Dog didn't get a lap, so Fred Dog no longer in the lead. We'll see when he comes by if he knocked out his transponder. No, we'll fix up Fred. There we go. Fred Dog back out in front. He's right behind Brad. Brad's sitting in the 3. Carl in the 2. 1.9 back last time by. They're coming by for their last lap. Straight away. Oh, that's going to seal the deal for Fred Dog right there. That is time on the master clock. Race him to the line.
DPI drummer done.
Once again, I'm going to need like 3 volunteer marshals for the next race.
You're going to get it done.
Fred Dog going to take that one wire to wire.
I am Swavar done. Carl Labrador done. Brad Ambrose
And
done.
that's a race. Fred Dog taking the win, followed by Carl and Brad, Toby and Aiden.
Tell Freddie he needs to move his car real quick. Freddie, he's blocking somebody. Fred Dog. I need him to marshal.
Fred Dog. Fred, need you to move your car. You're blocking somebody in, they need to get out.
Up next, race number 6.
Once again, I need a bunch of volunteer marshals to help keep this thing going. So I need Toby, Fred Dog, and Aiden back out here, Marshall, and a bunch of volunteers. If I can get 3 volunteers, and we'll go ahead and check them in. Our sportsman 4-wheel buggy.
Andy Phillips. Corey Loveley. Denny Andrews.
Holy crap.
B. Max. Mike Plavin.
Just looking for a check-in out of Caleb. He's not up on the driver's stand. Caleb going to make
1
this,
minute to
or
the start
is
of
he
the
still
race.
here? Caleb Gonzalez.
I think I counted 4 times you went from the front all the way to the back to catch back up in your 2-wheel race. I'm like, what?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
He's out there running a lap.
I know, but it was hilarious though. It was like, you catch him, then something would happen, catch him again.
It was fun. I'm just out there running a lap practicing.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I'm still looking for some marshal help. I got Glenn. I got 1 volunteer and 1 of my drivers. I need an Aiden. I got Austin volunteering. We're going to put Denny on the 1, Corey 2, Andy 3, Flavin
15
4.
seconds to the start of the race.
And looks like Brian Maxey will be on the 5. Fred Dog's back. He had to move his car. I need some help.
Less than 5.
Aiden, I need you out here. Where's Aiden at? There he is. Jeez. I need one more turn marshal, 1 more. Oh, we can't hear Ed yelling because he's gone. Thank you, Tommy. Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers, keep it clean on the sound of the tone, less than 5. That wasn't me. Bring him back. Bring him back. Wow. Who did that? That was awesome. Who was that? Was that you, Fred? Was that you? That was Fred Dog. Wow. They all went. That was that was a pretty good tone, Fred. That was awesome. All right. Somebody get the duct tape from Fred Dog's mouth. Drivers. Yeah, he's good. Whatever. I don't care. Keep it clean on the sound of tone in less than 5. That's the real one. Oh my goodness. All right, Denny Andrews going to lead you by, followed by Corey, Andy, Plavin, and BMAX. Plavin already catching back up to the back of Andy. That's third and fourth going through the volcano. But Denny already by the line out to a 2.5-second lead on Corey. Well, Plavin only 3/10 behind Andy now, a little more than that. Here comes BMAX. Denny by the line again. Corey 3.3333 back. Plavin 16.9 hot lap of the race. So Plavin can catch up. Everybody's rooting for Mike. I got 5 drivers. I'll need 1 volunteer marshal for the next race. We got 2 races to go after this one. Once again, no practice after racing. Racing went a little long tonight. 16.7 out of your leader, Denny. New hot lap of the race. But here comes Plavin, 6/10 behind Andy for that 3rd spot, last on the podium. BMAX going to go visit Austin. Corey now 5 seconds behind Denny, but he's 4.1 ahead of Andy and Plavin. Plavin rolls it over. Aiden not paying attention. Wow. And not only are you a racer, but you work here and you're sleeping on the job. I think Plavin's going to want to talk to you out in the parking lot after this. Oh, Denny rolls it over. See, that's the way you do it, Aiden. So there goes Denny by the line. Here comes Corey. Lead is 4 seconds now. 2:10 left to go. No action, but
2 minutes
B-Max,
left.
that's second place behind you, B-Max. So that time by 2.4, so Corey is coming. Up 2.7, so 3/10 to Denny that time. Plavin keeps chipping away at that deficit between him and Andy. Corey gets way wide at the end of the straightaway. $110 left to go.
One minute left.
So Denny's lead back up to 4 seconds on Corey. Andy's only got 1.6 on Plavin, so Plavin is on the move. He's got time. Caution under the driver's stand. That is clear. 30 seconds left to go. Plavin inching up on Andy. That's the only battle on the track right now. Oh, he's going to run right over the top, Andy. They get together. They slam the wall. So this is going to be Plavin's last lap. Plavin body hanging on by a thread as they're on their final lap. That is time on the master clock. Race him
Denny
to the
Andrews done.
line.
Andy Phillips done. Mike Plavin done.
And
D-Max
that's a
done.
race. Denny going to take that
Corey
one
Lovely
wire to
done.
wire. Followed by Corey, and Andy Phillips going to hold on to that 3. Plavin and B-Max. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to Marshall. I should need one volunteer. Yeah, I should only need one volunteer,
next,
Marshall, for
race
this
number
one.
7.
This is our nope. Ronnie, you're not in this race. You're not in this race. Hey, Ronnie, we print heat sheets. Oh, really? Interesting. I didn't look at that. Just stay up there, Ronnie. You can talk to Chris Benny while you're up there. All right, check it in, guys. That's one way to do it.
Moto Matt. Johnny. Jeff Benny.
And Chris,
1 minute to the start of the race.
don't go backwards on the track, please. Check that for me. Throw it up to him.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
What? 2 minutes. I'm trying to go to
30
bed,
seconds
man.
to the start of the race.
Austin, go
Ryan
help Chris.
Satina. I am Swaybar.
Go help him.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's see. How am I looking
Less
at
than
Marshall?
5.
We'll put Jeff Benny up on that number 1. Brian Satina on the number 2. Matt Dallin on the 3. Johnny J on the 4. Aiden on the 5. We'll see if Austin and Jeff could get that car back out, or Austin and Chris get that car back out here. What? The pit? He's in. Yeah, he's at the back. Do 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 do. I'm getting a little delirious. If he doesn't hurry up, I'm gonna start singing to you guys. I would have died laughing if you broke it when you dropped it like that.
Chris Benny.
Is that his 2-wheel? All right. Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers, you're keeping it clean on the sound of the tone. Less than 5. Nicely done, Jeff. That was a nice. Oh, Johnny J coming out of left field to smack Jeff Benny. That's going to put Satina out front. Chris all the way up to the number 4. Now to the 3. Oh, then he jumps it sideways in the air, drops back down to the 4. So Satina, Jeff Benny, Matt Dallin, Chris Benny, Johnny J, and Aiden. So Jeff not willing to go away. 16-5 for Jeff that time by, but Chris Benny a 16-2. Wow. Oh, Satina, a little trouble getting over the volcano. Jeff Benny gives him a little bump to get over it. That Matt Dallin. Oh, your leaders. Wow, Chris Benny just crashed going straight. I'm not sure how he did that. But he's up to that number 3. Jeff Benny going to be your new leader. Right back where he started the race. Matt Dallin right behind him with Chris Benny and Brian Satina. Johnny J trying to catch back up. First to fourth, separated by 2 seconds. Oh, Chris Benny getting in the back of Matt. Satina going to pass them both. Matt making a mistake after that. With all that, though, Jeff Benny out to a 3-second lead now. Chris gets the end of the straightaway wrong. Jeff with a 16.203 hot lap a couple laps ago. And you got Satina, Chris Benny, Johnny J. So Aiden, that is your leader. Brian Satina by line that 2. Chris Benny come by in the 3. Johnny J in the 4. Matt Dallin and Aiden. Oh, no, not yet. But Jeff Benny out to a 4.2 second lead with
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left to go in the race. So Satina in a Benny sandwich right now. Thank you, Matt. I like that. Paying attention, Matt getting out of Jeff's way. Didn't have to stop, but just give him room. Oh. But hey, that's great sportsmanship. So lead 2.4. Jeff by line. Oh, Satina upside down on the straightaway. Go low. Oh. Chris Benny gets the worst of that, dropping all the way back to 4th now. But Jeff Benny, we'll call
1
it,
minute left.
checked out. 55 to go. Oh, Jeff Benny, checked back in. Aiden out there driving by Braille. See if Chris Benny can get that car back on the podium. Nicely done. So Jeff, 5-second lead, 30 seconds to go. Caution. Oh, Satina rolls it over. Here comes Matt and Chris Benny. So we got a 3-way battle for 2 spots on the podium. They're going to get, let's see, they keep it clean. Well, Satina and Matt could get one more lap. They got to keep it clean, though. That is time on the master clock driver.
No, Matt
Race him to the line.
Chris Benny done.
Chris Benny, Matt Dallin, you guys are done. Where did Johnny J come from? I'm showing him in the number 2.
Jeff Benny done. I am Swaybar done. Johnny done.
Yeah, Johnny J going to come by in that number 2. One more to finish. And that is a race.
Brian Satina done.
Jeff Bennett going to pull out the win. Johnny J up to that 2. Brian Satina, your top 3. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down. I need all 6 of you out there. Help finish up the program. Last race of the evening. Our intermediate 4-wheel buggy.
Up next, race number 8.
All right, let's check them in with caution. Watch out for the marshals coming and going. Glenn, you help me out right there?
More Lester.
What?
Biggie C. Ronnie Vasquez.
We got
Tommy
even
Jarrett.
more Lester. How much
Steve
Lester can
Lomelli.
we handle in one day?
Justin Co. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, I missed a couple of my drivers for that last race.
"45 seconds to the start
And we'll
of the
go ahead and
race.
shut her down. No more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. We're going to line them up.
30
Steve
seconds to the
Lamelli
start of
on
the
that
race.
number 1. Justin Coe on the 2. Carlos on that number 3. Tommy G 4. More Lester on the 5. Ronnie on the 6. And Jeffrey will be on the 7.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
3. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? It must be Aiden.
Less than 5. Jeffrey Lefevre.
Where's Aiden at? Who's Aiden? Aiden Spencer. Aiden. Now, if they drive like they... You're not Aiden, you're Andy. Oh, no, you can still marshal. I'll take you both. Over there, Aiden on the wall. Or Johnny. Hey, Aiden, right there on the ground. Thank you. Hold on a sec. Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers, keep it much cleaner than your 2-wheel race on the sound of the tone in less than 5. There's just something wrong with the intermediate truck buggy today. Up on top. You got 5 long minutes, Lester. One at a time, Lester. There's one. Oh, sending it far. There's another one. But Steve Lamelli come by the line. He is 9/10 of a second ahead of Justin Coe. Tommy G in that 3. Jeffrey in the 4. Lester, Ronnie. Oh, Carlos and Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie is rolling backwards, so Ronnie going to be pulling it off. Oh, we got Justin Coe. Oh, here comes Tommy G now. So Steve with a 3-second lead. Justin Coe has got Tommy G right behind him. as they're working the driver's stand. Tommy G gets around Justin. We got a three-way battle now. Your leaders all in that inside double. Through the little short straight. Under the driver's stand. Table, table, table. It is Steve, Tommy G, and Justin through the volcano onto the straightaway. Crossing the line now. 1.3 between first and third. Under the driver's stand they go again. Steve pulling away just a little bit from Tommy and Justin. Lester going for a tumble. Now 1.9 separating your top three. Under the driver's stand again they go. Looks like Tommy G got a little bit of breathing room from Justin Coe. Now he can set his sights on that car right in front of him. That is Steve Lamelli, your leader and your TQ. Justin Coe, 16.599 hot lap of the race, though. So Justin's got the speed and he's got the time. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Steve by line, Tommy by line, 9/10 of a second separating them to another 1.6 to Justin. Oh, Steve gonna clip a pipe. Tommy G out to the front. So Lester, you got your leaders coming up on you. One more, and go ahead. So Tommy G gonna lead that lap. 1/10 of a second. Oh, nice checkup right there by Steve. He would have taken them both out.
2 minutes
Justin
left.
Coe would have capitalized on that. 1:55 to go. Oh, Steve's gonna clip a pipe. Justin Coe up to that number 2. Tommy G by line. Justin and Steve, 1.7 between first and third. And Steve all over the back of Justin. Justin taps a pipe. Steve right there now. Oh, Justin gets that little bump wrong. So not only does Steve get second place, but he's going to get a little bit of breathing room. But Tommy G under the driver's stand. Steve under the driver's stand. Justin under the driver's stand. They come by line. It was 1.5. It is now 0.8 of a second between first and second. Justin gets out in the loose stuff on the straightaway. But your leaders, they are one tabletop apart with 1 minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Here they come by the line. Tommy and Steve, 0.3 of a second. Steve with a 16.5 hot lap of the race right there. They're going to come by the line with 40 seconds left to go. Lester not racing that car. And your top 2 coming up to the back of everybody. Next in line will be Jeffrey. Jeffrey, you got your top 2 right behind you. Justin Coe still hold on to that 3. Thank you, Jeffrey. But he's got the top 2 right behind him. But now Lester, you got 1 and 2 behind you. Oh, Steve gonna send it. So thank you, Carlos. And Jeffrey, that is second place behind you and the leader in front of you. That is time on the master clock. Race them to the line. Didn't see what happened there, but I see Jeffrey with his arms in the air.
More Lester done. Tommy Jarrow done.
Don't take out my
BBC
marshals.
done. Steve Lomelli done.
That is a
Jeffrey
race.
Lefevre
Tommy
done.
G going to take the win. Steve Lamelli and Justin Coe. Thank you for everybody coming out. Once again, if you have a tab, go see the guys at the shop. Get that tab taken care of. No practice tonight. Track is closed. Don't forget Friday night racing this week. We'll be back out here 7 o'clock Friday night. Get your race fix on. But you got to pack up and go home. Coe Show.